Evening, welcome to Retro Gaming Revival Live for our It's Coming Home Euro 2020 special. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit that bell and thumbs up this video. In tonight's show, we will be deciding on the greatest football game pre-2000 from our 8 finalists. And for those who aren't on our Facebook page, the 8 finalists are Sensible World of Soccer 94-95, ISS Deluxe Soccer, FIFA 95, Premier Manager 98 on PlayStation 1, Virtual Striker 2 on Dreamcast, John Barnes European Soccer on Amiga CD32, Chris KAMARA Street Soccer on PlayStation 1, and FIFA Road to World Cup 98. Let us know in the chat what your favourite game from that list is, and who should be crowned as tonight's champion, because it will influence our decision. As always, I'm joined by a panel, and as tonight is all about Euro 2020, I see myself in the Steve McLaren role. And like all great managers, I need a team of players around me. So first up, in goal, we have a man with the same haircut as the great French goalkeeper Fabien Barthez, and there's always a safe pair of hands on these streams. So welcome Evan to the stream.
Evening, football fans.
Evening, Neil. At the back, we have a man who is more laid back than Paolo Maldini and has the hair to go alongside it, Nintendo Ollie.
Hey, check that out. I'm in a football shirt. I bet no one ever thought that would happen.
Amazing. Never seen that before. In midfield, we have 2 players. The first sees himself as a flair player with his long flowing locks, but he's more Robbie Savage than David Ginola. So tonight he's Ben Mark.
All right. I thought he was on about blunders then.
And alongside him in midfield is our Mr. Reliable, who never misses a show. Much like David Batty didn't miss a backwards pass for England, it's Blunners.
Evening.
And finally, each team needs a flair player up front, someone who can create something out of nothing. And we've got that very person tonight with his cool and calm persona. He reminds me of a young Davor Suker with his hair. So we welcome our special guest from ItsMuchMore, and a warm welcome back to James Jarvis.
Hey. Hello there, everybody.
Hey.
How you doing?
Evening. Good, thank you. And just before we get going, on the subs bench, warming up at home at the moment, we have got Triangle Face. So if anyone pulls a hamstring or something, I'm sure he will step in later this evening. So how is everyone then?
Not too bad. Yeah, thanks.
Not bad.
Yeah, really good.
It's too bad. It's too hot. It's too hot, isn't it?
It's not. It's
I'm
never
saying
too
it.
hot.
I'm saying it now.
No,
Too hot.
no, I can't have it.
Too hot.
I can't be having it.
Yeah.
In preparation for tonight, I did bust out the RG351P and have a go at any football game I could find on there, and I did manage to find FIFA Road to World Cup 98. Is that the one of the ones on the list tonight?
Yeah,
It
classic.
is, yeah.
Classic, yeah.
So there we go. So I have now officially played a FIFA game.
Very
It's an
good.
awesome one,
So
that one.
Well done.
we will get to that shortly. So how tonight's going to work is we've got the 8 finalists. We're going to discuss each game one after another, go through the pros and cons. Then after we've gone through 8, 4 will be eliminated, taking us to 4 finalists. And we'll decide between us and you on the chat what is the greatest football game from that 8. So without further ado, we're going to start with one of the greatest football games of all time, a true classic, Chris KAMARA Street Soccer.
Yes, that classic.
Has anyone played the game before we
Nope.
get going?
Yes,
Never played
I
it.
owned it.
No.
I owned
Ollie
it.
has. I think Ollie's
I
played that
owned
one,
it.
didn't you, man?
I don't know. Probably not.
I got it in like a bargain bin in like Blockbusters. For
Yeah,
like
I think
literally a
I
couple of
picked it
quid.
up CEX for a couple of quid years ago. Well, to show everyone what Chris KAMARA Street Soccer was all about, I can share a clip with
Chris
you all.
KAMARA.
So
Here we go.
Unbelievable.
it should have been called that, should it? Unbelievable.
There's a red card. Is there?
Yeah.
Right, so I should now be sharing my screen with you somehow. Right, so here we go. Can you all see that?
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at
look
that.
at that.
Look at
That's
that.
Like
speed.
football
Are
champ,
they,
isn't it?
are they bodybuilders or something?
Look at that.
Oh,
They
fire
look-
in the shot.
They look like beasts.
Was this on PS1?
It was
Yeah.
PS1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got that. Is this the one that we were looking at a little bit earlier? And it was little bit dicey with some of the names they've chosen to give some of the players.
Yeah, it's a little bit controversial to say the least.
Maybe pause it in a minute when they get to that bit.
Hopefully, I think having that Chris KAMARA Street Soccer bit, I think, is blocking the name.
Yeah, true.
So we might be all
Yeah,
right.
keep that there.
But they are
Well, what
decent, aren't they? They've been down the gym.
What are you all thinking then?
It looks good.
Is
It's
Chris
alright.
KAMARA
Yeah, that's
commentating on it?
I think he is. I think I don't know if you can hear it, but I can certainly hear.
No.
Sorry, let's get rid of that banner because we're hiding you there, James. I do apologise.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
You're hidden
I'll be
away
here all
there.
night.
But yeah,
I've actually got a story about Chris KAMARA, but I don't know if I should share it.
well,
If I say allegedly, I could say it, can I? If I say allegedly.
do you want to think about it whilst I just read you from Wikipedia?
Yeah. I'll have a little
Chris KAMARA Street Soccer was released in 2000. It was developed by an Italian company, Pixel Storm. The game is named after former football manager and current pundit Chris KAMARA, who appears on the game cover. Players choose from 25 teams to compete in a 5-a-side street soccer. 20 are available from the start and 5 can be unlocked. The teams are cities from different countries such as London, England and Paris, France. The game incorrectly lists Prague as from Norway rather than the Czech Republic. So I don't think we should hold that. But
No.
in its
I think that makes
favour,
it better. It makes it unique. So that's
and
good.
it includes female footballers. What
Brilliant.
games included female footballers back then?
Yeah, that's good. Good
No,
stuff.
don't forget any.
No, so that's the first finalist. I think you've all seemed to have different opinions on this.
Just making some notes.
I'm not prepared for the next one, so it's not going to be so quick. The next one coming up, but what's everyone's thoughts on the graphics then of that game?
I mean, they're better than the game I was playing earlier. So, I mean, that's a plus.
But I quite liked it. It reminds me of like I say, that arcade version of like Football Champ, and I was a big fan of like European club soccer style games. So it just was, and I like the vertical style. Is that vertical? Yeah. Is that vertical? Horizontal? I don't know. But yeah, horizontal style football games.
Horizontals that way.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
It reminded me of that game that's on the Evercade now a little bit. That new game.
I don't know. I've not touched the Pico 2 cart yet. Not touched it.
I think it's called like Football Madness or something. But yeah, it certainly reminds me of that game.
Power Football.
Power Football.
Oh, Football Madness, the PlayStation 1 version that didn't come out on PlayStation 1 because it wasn't that good.
Yeah. Well, probably because Chris KAMARA Soccer was out, so they didn't want to compete with that. Okay, so the second finalist, as you can all see, it's been on the screen for about 2 minutes. Sensible World of Soccer 94-95.
Actually, got the box there. There it is.
Yeah,
wow.
Look at that.
Look at that, bad boy.
Look at that.
Pristine condition as well.
Amazing, isn't it?
That looks lovely. Yeah.
And this is the one.
Protected for that.
Mint.
This is the one
You
you
bought
can
one of
actually.
the protectors.
I haven't, no. But
Ooh.
this is the one you actually wrote. You could write them a letter asking for an update, and they sent it to you. So
Is that a floppy disk version?
it is on the Amiga.
Oh, nice.
So there is the update disc.
What does that include on it?
It's just like updated teams. So there's the normal disc.
Yeah.
And there's the update. But the update had like basically like a FIFA update with the squads. So it had it updated for like 95, 96, 96, 97. So yeah. That's
Nice one.
my Sensible World of Soccer on the Amiga.
Is that the
Okay.
Classic.
Well, what we'll do.
Yeah, DLC before DLC.
Yeah.
Will DLC through the post?
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look at a bit of Sensible World of Soccer to remind everyone.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, it still looks great, doesn't it?
So good.
So how did you guys used to play? I used to try and line myself up and just curl them in top bins.
Yeah.
I
All
did
the
it from the
diagonal
corner.
ones are nice.
Yeah, the corner. Or diagonal, sorry, James. Yeah, diagonal.
I could never get them.
mean- I like the free kicks as well.
Yeah.
But it's like all the little characters, they just they look a bit like Terrence and Phillip in South Park, where they're just kind of like...
This is such
I
a
used
good
to have
game.
I used to have a T-shirt, I think I got it somehow in a competition. It was green, and it just had the referee with a red card and a player just looking down, and it was like a green T-shirt. It looked wicked, but yeah, I don't know where it's gone now. But I was going to wear that tonight, but I decided to go for this.
Oh, Angelo Delivio, he was amazing. I signed him when I was Pompey. He was brilliant.
Nice
Do you
and
know-
realistic
Yeah.
then.
There's lots of words on the screen at the moment, and there's just words. I have
Do you
no
want to
idea
have a
who
go
any of
at,
these
No
people are.
idea either.
Ollie, do you want to have a
Ollie,
go
I
at
have no
pronouncing
idea
them?
what's going on.
Have a go at pronouncing them?
Yeah,
No,
go on,
not
have a
really.
go.
Oh, Peruzzi, he was
So I
fucking amazing.
could go
goalie.
with Angelito.
Or
Get the first words in.
F. Ravanelli. What do you think his first name is?
If Ravanelli, where's he gone? Where's he gone?
Oh, he's not in there anymore.
He's number 11
Yeah.
on.
Javier?
Nah, he's gone, mate. He's gone. It's gone.
Well, one thing with Sensible World of Soccer was the management mode, wasn't it? Everyone
Yeah.
loved that management mode. It was
Amazing.
and the number of players it
Yeah.
had. I don't know if it was officially licensed. I guess so. Or
Well,
did you
it's
not
got the
need
names,
to?
isn't it?
Yeah, it's got all the
Yeah.
names. Or could you just
Yeah.
do it back then and you didn't have to worry about stuff like
I don't think
licensing?
you'd have to get away
Maybe,
with it. Yeah.
maybe you could do it. I don't know. But yeah, such a good game. Amazing.
The thing that is jumping out at me, though, I have to say, is albeit the players are, little blocky people, but looks like a relatively old game. The ball seems to have pretty good motion on it. I don't really know a great deal about football, but as the ball's moving around the screen, as it hits the ground, it's bouncing around, and that looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
It was a great
Controlling
game.
wasn't
it was amazing.
Control.
Fantastic.
the controlling of the ball wasn't the best, because it just used to, you turn left and it drops off you. But it just, you had to learn it. You had to. I was playing the Xbox 360 version, or the Xbox Live Arcade version with my brother the other day, because you can change the old to new graphics on there as well, and you have to learn to keep hold of the ball, otherwise just get made a fool of.
It was a difficult game to master, but once you got it, when you were throwing in some belters from like 30 yards or diving header every now and again, it was a truly great game.
So you're talking about like management mode. What could you do with that?
Buy and sell players, basically. Do your tactics as well.
Go
Okay.
bankrupt. That always happened.
Yeah, go bankrupt.
So is that like you could just sort of like
Get
almost
sacked.
like create your own like dream team type thing?
If you had the money, you could, but you have
Right.
to buy and sell players. I think.
Okay.
Can you only? I can't remember how many players you can have. Could you only have 16? I can't remember.
I don't know.
can't remember.
I think you could have as many as you wanted, but your wage bill would just, you would be waiting for a home game to get some money coming. Then you go
Yeah.
away from home and you would lose,
Yeah.
money. And it was tricky to master. But once you had a good team and you were rolling, that England job came along. That was always good.
There was a feature. Well, my mate at school, he told me that when he was a Sunderland fan, and he was playing as obviously a Sunderland, and Kevin Ball got injured in like the second minute, and he refused to take him off. And he told me that basically because he didn't take him off at the end of the game, he actually died. And there was like a honestly, there was a gravestone
What?
instead of his picture. There was a gravestone. And I'm like,
That's rubbish.
nah, I'm not having that. And
Like cannon
one
fodder.
of my players got injured in like the 50th.
Yeah,
So
cannon
I
fodder,
just-
yeah.
I didn't take him off just to see if it happened, but yeah, I think he was lying about that. I think that's dirty lie.
Yeah,
Mr.
if
Murray.
anyone knows in the chat if that actually happened on Sensible World of Soccer, then
Yeah.
let us know if you
Yeah.
ever.
Is it-
came
I don't-
across it.
I don't think
Is
it did.
there a way
I
we
think
could
he's
just
lying.
try and do it?
I tried it, but it didn't work.
Ah.
So yeah, but I
It's
think
one of
he's-
them,
he's
innit?
lying.
Like, it makes us lying to you.
Okay. Let's just before we go on to the next game and have a quick ad break. I'm just going to see who's in the chat this evening, because there's quite a few messages have come in. Got my friend Cabbage Face Bricks. Evening, gents. Check out he's mad into Lego. So if you like your Lego, check out his YouTube page. As I said on the last stream, he's built the Roman Colosseum. So if you want to watch someone spend about 10 hours building that, then he's the man whose page to go
Rumour.
to.
Rumor has it he's got a
nice.
lot of Super Mario Lego.
Yeah, which would be awesome on this stream in the future. It'd be very
Mm.
cool. So we got our friend Nick from the page
Right, Nick.
here as well. Sexy Sarah, hi Neil.
Neil, keep your women in bloody check, will you? Honestly.
Got Hammonds here.
Always
Hey.
good.
Hammond.
Obviously a fan
Always
of
a Always reminds me of The Getaway when I see the word Hammond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got Retro Ed as well. Hey Ollie, James on awesome. Hi Ed.
Hey.
Got Essex Retro.
Hey.
Yeah.
Finally got his CD32.
Nice one.
That's good.
I
Saw
don't
that,
even
yeah.
see that.
Hopefully, I get John Barnes' European football soon. On Fiance Blaze.
Well, we'll get to that in a bit, and we might be able to persuade him to get it. So
Yeah.
we've got SNEStastics
All right, Pete.
here as well. Got him to watch a football stream, so thanks for joining us, Pete. And I think I've shouted out here. Oh, Cooper's World. Evening,
nice.
gents.
Evening.
Always good. Cracking photo.
It is a cracking photo. And games re-up.
Re-up.
Cool.
Al,
So
nice one.
nice to join us, Al. Nice to
Oh,
see you there.
Triangle Face has just come in.
Here he
Oh, yeah,
is.
there he is.
There he
He's
is.
warming up.
He's
He's
up
warming
Warming
up.
up. Doing his stretches. He's doing his stretches.
Just in case there's an injury.
The
Stretches
way my
his
Wi-Fi
hamstring.
is playing up, he might be coming on sooner than you think.
Right, we're just going to have a quick ad break because someone wants to change their football top, and then we will be right back. That's disappointing.
Oh, come
That's
on.
embarrassing.
Was
Could've
expecting it to
got
be
could've
this
got
like
that done in the 5 seconds.
Sub.
it needed to be
Yeah.
totally seamless.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
That
he
was.
Look at
needs
that.
a he
Didn't
needs an
even see it.
extra needs an extra 3 or 4 seconds out today.
Didn't even see it.
Nearly done it.
Get my
Here he is.
Got the scarf on and all.
Here we go.
He's got the England scarf. We really are celebrating Euro 2020 starting on Friday this evening. I'm liking it.
I still
This
regret not
scarf
forward
is.
thinking getting that clacker.
This was my cousin's, and it's probably about 45 years old. So,
Very retro. I like it.
Yeah. It's nice.
Reminds me of like Match of the 70s or something. Okay, so we go on to the next game, which I'm sure most of you have played. International Superstar Soccer Deluxe on the I don't know, was it on the Mega Drive? I certainly remember it on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it's on both, yeah.
Yeah.
So
With 3
James,
buttons to try and...
you had International Superstar Soccer, or you played it?
Yeah, I've had it. I've got it here as well.
Oh, brilliant! Do you want
got the
to
Mega
get
Drive
that on
version.
screen?
Look at
Boom.
that.
Love
Very
this
nice.
game.
Kind of...
What's
So
it-
yeah, the
what's it-
SNES version was better,
Yeah.
but it's 1 to 8 on. Let me just close that on my screen.
Wow, look at
Yeah.
that.
So the Mega Drive version in a
What
blue
was the
spine
difference?
for all you fans.
What was the difference between that and the Super Nintendo one, other than like normally with the difference will be the sound.
Yeah,
But-
the sound wasn't as good on the Mega Drive, but you had 8 players on the Mega Drive version, and you only had 3 buttons. You had to press Start to go onto a different set of buttons for the Mega Drive.
Right.
So,
So, it's like when you play Street Fighter with the 3-button Mega Drive controller, you have to hit start to switch between like punch and kick. So
Yes, yeah, but I mean, they were both fine. But I had the SNES version as well. But I just always felt the SNES version was better because of the music, and it just how it played on the Super Nintendo was a lot better in my opinion. But yeah, I got it on the Mega Drive, and I since sold the SNES version, which I shouldn't have done. But I did pick up a game today because of this stream. I bought something on eBay,
Ooh.
and it's one of the finalists. It's not arrived, obviously.
John
but,
Barnes. John Barnes. Come on. John Barnes.
It's the big box PC version of Road to World Cup '98. So,
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah.
Ooh,
Brilliant.
quality game.
yeah,
Brilliant.
Cool.
I just
Very,
remember that for
very
the
good
intro.
game.
It had a Blur song 2 in it, didn't it?
Yeah,
The intro.
yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
Amazing.
It was an excellent game, and we will actually. I'm going to move it up to the next game we talk about because, as you've mentioned it, I think it's only fair that we talk about it in a minute. With International Superstar Soccer, I loved that the players, like if you're Colombia, you could clearly see Valderrama was in your team.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
it never had the proper players' names, did it? So I think we have
No.
to mark it down for that. Not licensed, mark it down. But gameplay, brilliant. However, you ran in diagonals. So again, I think it needs to be marked down for the running in diagonals. But saying that,
Breaking
I
my
think
dreams.
ruining it for everyone. But saying that, I think it was an excellent game. I don't know if
But it
anyone
had
else.
the Had the best commentary though, didn't it? He plays the
Yeah,
long
I
ball.
loved it.
Keeper fumbles.
It did.
He
It
shoots.
did.
You know.
It's ah!
Was in International Superstar Soccer, was that the game before Pro Evolution Soccer? It was Konami's.
I think so. Yeah.
I think so, yeah. 'Cause the 64 version, which I also have behind me, because I've got a whole host of treats of football games across generations behind me to share. But yeah, the 64 version was amazing.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
There's
very,
a chance I might have played that. I've got a very vague memory of an N64 football game that wasn't FIFA, so it could very well have been the one you're talking about. Just remember the front cover being sort of like a slightly top-down shot, looking up at some CGI players like running forward. But so I might very well have played that at some point. So I might be telling a lie. I might have played 2 football games that aren't Pro Evo.
Yeah, International Superstar Soccer was a very, very good game, and in my opinion, it was. And I know we've not got to FIFA 95 yet, but it was a better game than FIFA 95, in my opinion. And I had FIFA 95. I had FIFA 95.
Does that have Eric Torsvik on the front?
Yes, it did. That you know, superstar at the time, Eric
Tottenham Hotspurs.
Yeah, Tottenham. Yeah.
Yeah, my favourite team, the mighty Spurs.
Why don't we talk about FIFA 95 now, as we're on FIFA 95? Let's get on to that. I didn't show any ISS, did I?
no.
No. Ooh. We'll talk about FIFA 95, and I'll load up some ISS whilst we do that. I think it's only fair that we show some gameplay for those who are watching. So who had FIFA on the Mega Drive?
Yep. Was that the big EA cartridge, the big fat EA cartridge?
Yeah, with what was the yellow thing about on the side?
There's a sorry, in case anyone else wants to take that, there's a really good documentary on YouTube. I can't think who did it. It's about 20 minutes long, and it talks about the yellow tab on the EA cartridges. So I don't know if Jarvis looks like he's got the story there.
I saw it appear, and I was going to click on it, but because I had Road Rash, the American one, and it had that yellow bit on there. And I think I was going to click on it, but it's 20 minutes. I ain't got 20 minutes to watch anything nowadays.
What was it? Go faster, Stripes.
It was.
Look at that.
Here it is. He plays long ball.
Oh my god!
Is this International Superstar?
He shoots.
Yeah, you look. They do run at a diagonal.
Pass to nobody.
They do, yeah.
That's it.
The diagonal.
And this looks like we say this was on Super Nintendo and Mega Drive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like graphically, this
But it
looks
looks very
great.
arcadey. Yeah.
Yeah, I only ever played it on the SNES, but it's brilliant.
That was a classic way of scoring, wasn't it? Trying to header at the back post.
Header at
Yeah.
back post.
That's interesting.
That looks
Yeah,
great.
It's good. I mean, the fouls are good where the player just rolls over loads. It's amazing.
It is an excellent game.
On the diagonal.
Look at that, he's chipped. I thought we're going to have a worldie on it.
I remember that with the goal kicks, the arrows. You just didn't know where it's going, just hoof.
Yeah, whoever's the blue team here, USA, they're dominating this, aren't they?
Yeah.
I could sit here and watch this.
Oh,
Look at that. That was very
What a show off.
Acrobatics.
Amazing.
Trevor Sinclair all over again.
Yeah, so that was you know, that gameplay alone, it brings it all back to me anyway.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
ISS. Yeah. We're talking about FIFA, a game I had, and you know, I don't want to talk about that anymore. I want to look at that International Superstar Soccer video. I'm going to bring up FIFA now to remind everyone. FIFA 95 was a game I got for Christmas 94 on the Mega Drive. It was the first football game I ever owned, actually. And I remember being massively excited because all my friends had FIFA International Superstar Soccer. And I got FIFA 95, which had club teams on it. Again, wasn't officially licensed, which was disappointing at the time. However, you kind of accept it. Here's FIFA. So this is, I guess, the ISS comparison.
Is this where you can run away from the referee?
Yes, I was about to say that.
Benny Hill.
You could, yeah.
Benny Hill. Classic. And they had fake names, didn't they? Like Johnny Joyce, I remember. He was insane.
I remember the star around him.
Yeah,
you could score. You could only score on a diagonal, like on a diagonal, couldn't you, from the edge of the area?
The keepers were phenomenal, if I remember.
I used to like shooting upwards and then curling it. So if I was going up there, to the right, I'll just shoot from the bottom and then just curl it, and then the keeper does an amazing acrobatic save. And then you just press. Yeah.
Here we go. Look.
Scorpion kick.
See that annoys me. The goalie's wearing a number 2 shirt. That bugs me.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Stuff like that irritates me.
But again, graphically, this looks loads of fun.
It is, but yeah, it's not aged well. I don't think.
No.
Personally, I think
to play
ISS
it's a bit difficult now.
Yeah, definitely. If
Your,
you look at,
go on, dude.
I just pushed him.
Your EA carts with the yellow tab. It was I think originally EA went to Sega because they wanted to do sports games, and for some reason there was some sort of kerfuffle around. They weren't going to allow it, so they did something where they had a Mega Drive and they cracked, like making a Mega Drive. You had to have like a development system or a development cartridge or something like that in order to make games for it. So they cracked the Mega Drive with their own chip, which is what that yellow bit originally was, and basically made a whole bunch of sports games, took them to license expos, and basically went up to the Sega booth, plugged in a Mega Drive, put in their cartridge, and went, bam, plays, and we can sell that, and there's nothing you can do about it. And they were like, oh, right, we need to do something here.
Was that the documentary?
It probably is slightly different to that, but it's basically around that. And then the yellow tab just became like a trademark thing. I don't think it actually did anything in the end. It was their little trademark to just remind people that, or possibly to remind Sega, like, yeah, we could have done this without you if we wanted to.
Go faster stripes, wasn't
it? Yeah.
Definitely. With FIFA 95, I think it had save states, which was good. You could save your career, go back into your league season, which I think was a bonus to that game. Nostalgia for me, getting it for, it would have been year 7 at school for that Christmas, and I must have played the hell out of that game. So I've got to give it, for me, it's up there. And, when we're talking about 4 finalists, I'm going to find it very hard to let FIFA 95 slip through, but we will get to that in a bit. But I'm just going to have a look on the chat before we move on to FIFA Road to World Cup 98, which Ollie will be able to join in with because he's played it today. But I just want to have a look. We've had Roger join us from the Evercade non-official fans group. So hi, Roger. Nice of you to pop into the chat this evening. Evening. Who else have we got here? Have I missed anyone? I think that's everyone. It's much more, but that's you, James. So I don't need to.
I'm here.
But a fair question. FIFA or ISS, who wins? I think, let us know in the chat what you prefer, and it might influence our decision on the 4 finalists as we go on this evening. Blunners, do you need another break, or are you happy to stay in your England shirt for now?
No,
Do you mean me?
Sorry, Blunners. Sorry. It's been a long day.
Blunners, do you want to get changed, mate? Or
I'm just going
to leave. I'm going to leave. I'm asking another man to take his. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Denmark.
A bit weird. I don't feel comfortable with this conversation.
No, I don't.
Yeah, we'll have a short little ad break. Hopefully, I can.
Okay. Well, what we'll do, we'll share a little deal that we've got. That Droik.net have given us for 10% off their handheld. So watch this ad and make a note of the discount code.
Love this.
All
right, hang on. What's it going to be?
Man, sticking sweet cheeks in the camera.
David Seaman goalie top.
I think I put this was child friendly, but I don't know whether it is now. This is you've got a man getting
sweet cheeks.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
Look at that, Roberto Baggio.
I was deciding which one to put on. I've got so many here. I know which one I'm going to end on, but I was just deciding which one to put on.
Very nice. I like it.
I've worn it a few times on these streams before, but yeah, this is from 1995. I got it in Charlotte Street Market in Portsmouth. It's no longer there now, sadly. But yeah.
All right, thanks for clearing that up, just in case anyone wanted to go down there tomorrow and pick up a shirt. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to move on now to FIFA Road to World Cup '98. James, you've got the cart there, so we'll start with you. What memories of the game?
I've not got it. I've not got it. It's not arrived. I bought it on eBay today.
Sorry.
So
that had Beckham on the
I've
front,
got it.
didn't it? I'm sure that had Beckham on the
it
front.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
White and Beckham.
So what's everyone's memory of that game?
I think that was my
Music.
first
Yeah.
PS1 game I bought. Was FIFA Road to World Cup. Amazing. The intro with Blur was, like James said, Blur was song 2 was phenomenal. Absolutely amazing.
It was
And
brilliant.
I think it's probably one of the first games that the players looked reasonably like what they should do. Like Teddy Sheringham, for example, we stuck out.
Yeah.
But yeah, loved it.
I remember.
Brilliant game.
One thing with that game was the fact that you could qualify for the World Cup, which I thought was amazing back then.
Yeah.
Taking the Cook Islands from obscurity and winning France '98 was
Cook
always.
Islands.
Here we
See,
go.
look at that.
graphics,
Look at
look
that.
at
What an
that.
improvement in like 3 years. Look at the improvement. It's unbelievable.
It's mad, isn't it? And the speed of it.
Sponsorship.
That's a
Oh,
red card all day.
dirty bastard.
I thought that was sharing.
Yeah. Was it Georgia, Brazil? He's obviously doing what I used to do: take some team from obscurity and.
Hang on, Georgia are winning. What's going on?
I like the way the
It
I like
comes
the way the
about,
ref. I like the way the ref walked up like RoboCop. Then like
Here comes Carlos.
Is he doing the? Oh, he didn't
Carlos,
do the run up.
banana
That let it
kick.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, that
He
loses
used
a
to
point.
in other
Loses a
games. He
point
did.
for that one.
I'll give him kudos for the crowd graphics. Look at that
Oh,
crowd.
it's got the sponsors. It's got the sponsors as
They've
well.
spent hours doing that.
Oh, it's even got
Look at
sponsors
the
as well.
pickups.
Like proper
the
sponsors.
Yeah, what a step, from that FIFA '95 that we were just watching to 2-3 years later, you've got this.
Yeah.
it's a lot smoother, isn't it? It really is a lot smoother compared to
Oh,
some of the other
he's sitting on the
stuff.
company there.
Filth. Oh, can you? I'm sure this is one you could do dives as well. If
Yeah,
you
you
might
just
have
press a
been
button and
able
you just
to.
dive.
L2 or R2, you could dive and win a penalty,
Yeah.
or if you got caught diving, you got sent off. I'm sure that was in this one.
But yeah, the absolutely brilliant game. It had it was the first FIFA with. Oh no, FIFA '97 had real players, but FIFA Road to World Cup '98 was the first to be up to date when it came out. I remember FIFA '97 still had the '95, '96 teams rather than the '96, '97 teams. FIFA '98 had the 97, '98 team, so it was up to date when it came out, which at the time was brilliant. I remember my friend Graham Watts from school. He had FIFA Road to World Cup, and I used to always want to swap it with him all the time because I never had it. I had FIFA '97 and FIFA '99, and I had FIFA World Cup '98 as well, but I never had Road to World Cup. And I think Road to World Cup it was the best one of them all.
Yeah,
that sounds quite confusing at some point though. When you said there were like almost like 3 FIFA games out at the same time, you have like FIFA '98, FIFA World Cup, and Road to World Cup. Like I thought there was enough football games now. Like wow,
I miss them bringing out a World Cup version of a game. They now just add it on as a downloadable content. But I used to love going out and buying I think the last one I brought, and Blunners will remember, we FIFA World Cup 2010, and I used to have FIFA nights, and I used to have 15, 16 people around, 2 on each team. It used to be brilliant, like the build up to the World Cup. It was brilliant. I used to get everyone.
We used to put money in as well, winner takes.
Yeah, everyone used to put a fiver in, and I used to always be paired with the worst person, so I used to always come last.
Is that your excuse?
It was. None of us agree with that. I hosted it, and it's like no one wants to be paired with me. Brilliant. I'll just be with the person who's never played the game before.
That'd be me, mate. You'd get stuck with me, I'm afraid, if it was if you were to do that again.
Well, maybe once this pandemic's all over, we'll have to do something again and get everyone together. And James, you could join online if you can't make it down there, and we can have a FIFA tournament or Pro Evo or whatever.
I'm sure I can cut down there. Not gonna be a problem, is it? Get on a train, I'll be down there.
Oh, definitely. You'll be well up for that.
I'm just checking in. John Barnes' European football is up to 8 players, so.
Jeez, mate, you absolutely are pumping this game something chronic, aren't you?
I'm saving it till last.
It is a good one.
So popular. Before we go on to the next game, I'm just going to delve into the chat. We've got is it Panos from Retro Showcase in
Yeah, that's
Greece?
Panos, yeah, in Greece.
Yeah.
Oh, just have my
Panos.
Grease top on. Yeah, where is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
he's-
missed
he's
it.
missed it.
Oh,
There you go, hold it up.
Mythos.
Like it, Ollie. The first thing you think of in Greece is their
There you
beer.
Me-
Meat
there
There you
Foss.
go. Look at that.
All I remember is Lush and Edison's.
Evening,
It
Panos.
is
Thanks
great.
for joining us.
Yeah, I'm glad. We've got a nice audience tonight, and everyone's getting involved in the games. Tim's put triangle face. I seem to recall FIFA 95 having a cheat or something when you can add invisible walls and the ball would never go out of bounds and just bounce back in. I remember that as well. But as a football purist, that would ruin the game for me. I was, I want to play throw-ins and corners when I play a
Purist.
football game.
Rubbish.
Well, let's move on to the next game. I'm probably going to be the only one who can talk about this. Premier Manager 98 on the PlayStation 1.
No, I
Before
don't
I-
as well.
read that one.
So, whilst I find a clip of the game, do you two want to just talk about it and let everyone know about your memories of that game?
Well, I just remember losing nights and nights of just playing it for ages. It's kind of championship managery, if I remember rightly, and that's why I had to literally get off Championship Manager, because once you started playing it, it'd be 5 a.m. But
Yeah.
and I remember it being quite similar to it, but I did have it. Was it 2 discs as well? Or was
No,
that
I think it was
99?
one.
No, I think it's one.
This will remind you. I'm going to share this with you, and this was the menu screen for the game. I'll just get it going so we can.
I put this on my RG.
Yeah, this one. I remember this one still had Michael Laudrup in it, and I always signed him. He was actually insane. He was like 37, I think, at the time, and he was brilliant on that.
Yeah, my memory was, for some reason, John Beresford used to always come top goal scorer every season at Southampton.
Yeah, put your prices up.
Pompey
No,
legend,
no,
John
I
Beresford.
never quite understood that, why he was top goal scorer. He was a left midfielder, but he would finish a season on like 28 goals and things. So that was clearly a bug in the game. So someone wanted to make John Beresford the best player in the world.
He was a left back. He was left back for us.
Yeah,
he was,
yeah,
he
but-
was a good player. He was a good player, to be fair.
Yeah, when he come to Saints, he done his cruciate ligament, and that was it. Look, Neil Moss, he was Saints.
Neil
goalie.
Moss.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Davey, Shrewsbury. You ain't getting Neil Moss at Shrewsbury Town, Davey. You got no chance.
Yeah, but he's
The
listed.
Premier
Isn't he?
League goalkeeper.
He's only got 2.5 stars.
I
Rubbish.
bet. If he put all the star rating, Nadal would be on the transfer list. He was always on there at the start, and Patrick Kluivert as well. Yeah, there you go. Look, Miguel Nadal, he's on there. See,
Mark Wright.
Yeah.
Getting rid of all the scum, isn't they? Marcus
Ooh.
Pebble.
Right, I want him to go to forwards.
Again, there's a lot of names here. There's a lot of words. I have no idea what's happening on the screen in front of me right now. Like,
So he's
£8,000.
He's looking to
I'd buy him
trying
myself
to
for
add
£8
players.
grand.
Kirkic, the one at Bolton, he went like loopy. I'm sure
Yeah.
that's
trying to
it.
buy them players, Ollie. That's all it
What
is.
a value! What
Okay.
a signing
He's trying
that
to-
is.
Trying to give him
36,
contracts.
£8 grand.
That much money.
Wow.
Go on, give him Elson Carr. Give him a bonus, Elson Carr.
Yeah, that was it.
Go on.
Helson Carr.
What?
No, not Salisbury. He wants Elson Carr. There you go. Here we
Helson
go.
Carr, there it is. Free if relegated.
so is that what this game is? It's just about managing the team. You don't actually sort of necessarily play the football aspect.
No, it was a football manager game, solely football manager game.
Okay. So is these the screens you see throughout the whole game?
Yeah, you would see more than this though. Like the match. Do you want me to forward it to an actual match? See if we can get the match engine.
What attackers have they got?
Oh, and he's not looking at it.
Ah,
What's happened? Peter Beards. He could
Ah.
not. Brian Gale. Here we go. Let's get to the.
look at the
match.
squads. Look at the teams. Here you go.
Right.
I never. Oh no, I never heard of them.
No, he's playing a Shrewsbury. Who picks Shrewsbury Town?
Uh,
No, be someone good if you're going to do a football manager game and stream a
Probably
video.
from Shrewsbury, the guy who's doing the video.
oh, is
He's
that
gone
Carl
back on-
Griffiths? Is that Carl Griffiths there?
Seth Johnson on there, 295,000.
Wow.
Lothar Matthias, 55 grand.
I love it. Ollie don't know what clue you're talking about.
There's a lot of words here.
Bloody hell.
Well, yeah. Again, I think we could sit there all night watching that video. Talking
That's
about it.
yeah, it's good memories. That.
I need another drink if we're going to do that. I think.
Here we go. Cabbage Face Brooks, 15 quid a ticket to watch that. No wonder people illegally stream football. I think that's how much he was charging for those Shrewsbury Town tickets.
Back in '98.
Awesome. To me, just before we move on, FIFA, I'm punching England badge there. Like, it means something to my heart. This Premier Manager is one of my favourite games on PlayStation 1. I have massive nostalgia for that game. Yeah, I know none of you do, so it's not going to make it to the final. But
I remember playing it.
I love that game. Absolutely love it. And if anyone in the chat played it, please let me know. And
Wasn't that the game as well,
Back him
where
up.
it took up the, when you had your memory card and you can save it, it took up a whole memory card.
that was
so,
that. That was Premier
Yeah,
Manager.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd have to delete everything off your memory
Yeah.
card to save the
those 40 hours on Resident Evil 2, delete, click. Oh,
16 slots or whatever it was for
yeah,
one
mad,
game.
mad.
Right, it would be weird if I was to play a football manager game now without knowing anything about anything.
I'd love to see this. Let's just stream it.
We've got to do this.
It would be very
I'm
strange.
making a note.
Ollie plays.
Ollie,
Ollie
I
plays
think we need to do a
Premiership
stream.
Manager.
Throw football games at him.
I'm just
There
going
we
to be picking people's names that just sound interesting. Like it would just, I would no idea what I'd be doing. I'd be giving people whatever that house thing. I'd be giving them a house.
Written
Yeah, give them a house.
House and car.
It's written down, so we've
Give
got
them
to
all
do
a
that.
house and a car. Christ. Okay,
Cool,
cool.
what star it will be.
You know, you want to get Peter Beardsley, you need to give him a house and a car.
Give them a Fiat Panda from like the
Bedsit.
90s.
Bedsit in a Skoda.
In Shrewsbury. That'll seal the deal. Right, no, there's anything wrong with Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury's probably
No,
a
it's a
lovely
very nice-
place in the
very nice
country. No, it is actually. I've been to Shrewsbury. Okay, so we're gonna. Do you want another break?
you
Dawn?
haven't.
Or...
Yeah, I think it's swampy.
I have been to Shrewsbury. I went when I was at junior school. We went to an activity centre in Shrewsbury, and we spent like the week there. But I couldn't tell you where it was in Shrewsbury, but we did go there. So now the next game I know nothing about, and this is going to be down to you. It's much more, I think. Virtual Striker
yes.
2.
The
So
game
do
in
you
the
want to
background.
talk about that?
Yeah, sure. So this is an arcade game on
Let
the
me
Sega
get you on
Dreamcast.
get you on the screen.
Amazing.
So there it is in the background. So let me try and see if I can get that and that. But yeah, basically it's a long title, Virtual Striker 2 version 2000.1.
Why is it version 2000.1? You're probably about to answer that, but
Yeah,
What's
I
the
mean,
one?
it's like a different updated version because Virtual Striker 2 came out in the arcades and the Dreamcast was too advanced for that. So they just had to chuck a different version on there to make it look half decent. But for a football game, it's not too good, but it's just a fun game to play because players can't keep hold of the ball. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so players can't keep hold of the ball. You're just running all over the place, but it looks stunning. If you put a VGA cable in it on your Dreamcast, it looks like an arcade machine, like an Naomi arcade machine. But it was just more of a fun game to play because you try and pass it to your teammate and the ball runs through there and players stop. But you can score some screamer goals. I've got like VMUs, like memory cards, saved with amazing goals on there. But it looked great. It was fun to play. It was like it was in the arcades. If you see this in the arcades, you're going to play it because it's a football game in the arcade.
definitely.
So,
Yeah, I loved it. I love this game.
it was great for the time, but it was, the Dreamcast didn't have many football games and they were all pretty rubbish. And this one was the only one that was fun to play. So,
Yeah, it looks good. I'm just watching your video actually in the background there. I won't get it. I won't go on and get a video of it because we can just watch yours in the background there. But it looks very nice, and I like the fact it still includes the arcade buttons there, doesn't it?
It's got all the arcade bits and bobs.
Yes, it's a exact replica.
You have to press, get the power down in your shot. I remember that.
Yeah, no, that looks
Yeah.
nice.
Too much, you're going to spoon it.
That's it. Yeah, it was really good. It was, like I say, the Dreamcast only had like about 5 or 6 football games for it, and soccer as well. But this one was a Sega one, released by Sega, and it looks great. And there's online rankings as well, weekly rankings. So teams, for some bizarre reason, still play weekly. You turn it on, and the teams are moved around. Saudi Arabia are like. So we've got England in number 11 for this week, and Scotland number 16.
Who's number one? Who's number one?
Brazil, France. So it goes Brazil, France, Spain, Germany, Croatia. So yeah.
Wow, that's
But they
amazing.
changes over the week.
So people are
That's
still
very cool.
still playing that quite hardcore now.
Well, no, I think it's for some bizarre reason the clock on the Dreamcast. Just the team still plays in the background. Not anybody ranked online or anything. It's just that
Right.
team will continually still play, and for the rankings,
Wow.
you turn it on, and the date will keep, and that's just kind of how the game is. Quite fun.
That's unbelievable.
It's borderlining some Matrix type stuff here, isn't it? People getting plugged into a world.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
that's cool.
Yeah.
It does look very nice, I have to say, and I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Blunners and Nintendo Ollie might remember, but I'm sure that was in Sega Park in Southampton.
Yeah, it was.
It could
Sure,
very
it was
well have been.
as you went in.
I remember it
it
being
was.
on. Yeah, as you go in.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. That's a shame that's gone. Sega Park. Sorry, I've gone off topic, but that was awesome.
That
What a
was
cool
amazing.
thing.
I had a birthday. We'll come back to football, but since you've divulged it, Ryan, I'm going to ride this train
Football
off.
changes top.
I had a birthday party at Sega Park, and
Wow.
I can't remember however much it was for like per kid. I think I had something like 14 friends from school go, and it was basically all 14 of us had as many credits on as many games as we could fit in 3 hours.
What?
And it was
Kidding me?
amazing. The amount of games that we managed to properly complete. There was a Jurassic Park arcade game, which is one of the first ones we like close the curtains, sit in the car, and
Yeah.
have like the
nice.
handgun. I think we pumped
Wow.
about 45 quid's worth into that. Finally completed Time Crisis 3. Oh, it was what a day! What a day!
Wow.
If you,
Didn't it have
if you're talking about-
card?
I'm quite
Oh, sorry,
jealous.
James. Sorry, James.
Sorry,
you
I
go.
just say, we talk about football arcades. Do you remember the ones where you just used to kick a football?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a string, or just the ones that are attached to nothing, and then it just used to see it on the screen going against the goalie. They were good
Yeah.
arcade games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cabbage Face Bricks, who's here, he'll remember when we used to go to Hot Shots in Southampton back in the day and try and impress girls by doing the penalty shootout.
Wow.
used to do the James Beaton penalty. Used to like walk with your back to the ball, turn quickly, and then like strike it and think, oh yeah, girls will definitely be impressed with this. Needless to say, they weren't. But
What was it? You went home for a pot noodle.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cabbage Face. You probably remember that as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like the
brilliant.
football
Oh.
equivalent. It's like the football equivalent of the boxing one, isn't it? Where you'd have the boxing thing
Yeah.
hanging down. You just run
Yeah.
up to it, smack it as hard as you could, and it would just flip up, and you'd get that. It would be on
200.
Yeah.
Definitely. Cabbage
Brilliant.
Face just remembered. I remember the horse racing game in Hot Shots. I remember one of our mates, Craig, going on that and realising he looked a pillock as soon as he started. Like giddying up like on the horse in like a nightclub.
It's so good, isn't it? They like brought it out on. They brought a version out on Connect, didn't they? Where you actually had to sort of stand there and like proper pump the horse, and you look even worse when there's no like arcade horse to actually be sort of riding. But you do look an absolute pillock.
I
Yeah.
remember
put your
the
polite-
MotoGP versions. We used to have a bike with handlebars. We used to get on, lean it left and right. That
Yeah,
was class, that one.
Oh,
what's
here
he
we
got
go.
there?
What have we got here? What have we got
What's
here?
he got?
No, I haven't seen
Oh,
it.
look at that!
Wow, look at that.
That's My Little Pony,
That
right?
is a memory. No, that's a memory card for the arcades of your
Yeah.
horse.
Oh, amazing.
Wow, that's
So,
phenomenal.
I mean, I've got a whole bag of stuff I'm going to show you guys later when I
I
can.
look
We
forward
look
to
forward to that. Yeah.
But,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
But yeah, so
definitely.
basically, you put this card in, and then you just feed the horse, race it, train it, and then you just take it everywhere. And me and my brother had loads, and we then used to mate with them for some bizarre reason. But then, yeah, so you had to like, if you had like a decent male horse, like Red Rum, just say, if you then got a different horse down the line, that would then that horse would be amazing because it's got the dad of Red Rum. So really odd,
Yeah.
but yeah, fun to play. But yeah,
No,
I've got a whole load of stuff to show you.
Well,
yeah,
we're gonna
forward to that,
get to half time soon. We've just got to do John Barnes soccer. We'll eliminate 4.
Have we got half-time oranges, Ryan? Have you lined them up for us?
I've not, no, but I might get another beer at half time. So I'm gonna have to be very quick because we've got a 5-second ad break. To go and grab a
No
beer.
chance.
It's not enough time to change your shirt. So
I'm not going to be able to, am I? But I'm all right.
No.
I'm all right. So, John Barnes European
Yes.
Football.
Over the
Is this
point.
the last one?
This is the final one. So people in the
Save the
comments,
best for last.
get the 4 that you want to eliminate. Mention the 4 you don't like, and they'll be eliminated. So mention that in the chat now, and it'll help us decide. We'll look at your comments. Probably won't, influence things, but get them in there anyway. And
just ignore them.
Yeah. Right, Dorbs. John Barnes, European football. Go shoot.
Well,
Shoot.
I think, to be fair, I don't really need to sell it because, when you go to buy a Lamborghini, the salesman doesn't tell you buy this car. You're going to buy it anyway. So I've not got a lot to say. I mean, it's endorsed by obviously John Barnes, and I'll read out what it's. I mean, look at those graphics.
Speed.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
You go.
I mean, look, real name players, real name players as well. Peter Larson,
officially licensed.
He was a great player for Sweden.
Looking at them running, they just look really funny on the side.
Look at the ball.
No, but the good thing is, if you look, it's got arrows telling you where you need to shoot. So I think that's really good. Chris Woods, Anders Limpar, he was good. Hakan Mild, I don't remember him.
Yeah, I don't think this is getting to the final.
Nah, it is, mate. I mean, look at that, Chris Woods, unbelievable. But obviously, John Barnes, twice Footballer of the Year, I might add. Twice Footballer of the Year.
Do you know his rap?
It's an action-packed arcade simulation of the European Championships. I mean, how many games do that? That's just unbelievable. It features diving headers, penalty shootouts, player's head follows the ball. I mean, amazing. This is one of the best features, probably the feature that introduced other games to it. In-game random weather conditions. I mean, that's phenomenal. So 1 minute it could be blistering sunshine, and the next it could be a blizzard.
What's he doing here? What's
he
this
doing?
about?
I don't understand what.
It's a referee's line, isn't it?
The ball, he's telling you where the ball's going to go, and he's telling you where you're going to run.
He's going to head
so
it.
He's going to run towards the goalie and then run into the goal.
I want to watch this. I want to see what happens.
What, free kicks take an hour today?
This is like iPads game before iPads.
It's like trigonometry. You got to, Pythagoras theorem.
What maths in there?
You got to do your square roots and your cubes and stuff.
John Barnes 99 for everything.
I mean, Alan Smith, great player for Arsenal. It's a bit of a shame he replaced Gary Lineker though in '92.
Here we go. Alan, what is he doing
here? I need him to make one as well.
It's even saying, are you sure? Are you sure, mate? Are you sure you want to do that?
When he's Tucky?
When's he going to do something? This is taking way too long.
No, it's getting your brain working.
Here we go.
Is this a management game?
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
I think it is. I think it is, James. It's a bit too managing here.
What is going on here? I want to watch what happens.
Have you wound that back? Have you put that back on?
Here we go.
Right, come on.
Is he going to do something now?
Oh my God! I don't know what he's doing.
David Batty, yeah.
David Batty to
There's no point getting him running forward, mate. He never run forward. He always just run back, didn't he? Bloody useless he was.
He's making him fucking run through the net there.
Here we go. Let's go. He better score now after this.
He's now.
What? It's disappointing.
Hit the wall.
They're on a counter attack.
20-minute build up in that. He's obviously played it for the first time. He's a bit of an amateur. So
I think that
John Barnes, European football.
I think that video.
We might as well just
put that back
quit it now.
Jesus.
This is the winner. We call it a night. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good night.
I think that video alone might very well have just done everything it needed to do for quite a lot of people.
Gets your brain working.
Including Rob.
5 of the 6 of us agreed John Barnes European football's gone.
No,
we all agreed.
Yeah,
no,
I mean after that free kick.
What was that about?
James, you wait till you take a penalty, mate.
I'm looking forward to it. Is it the Amiga then? That's on the Amiga.
The one I got is for the CD32.
Wow.
It's the same as Man United. I think it's Man United Europe that was on the Amiga.
And was that the one I showed you a picture of?
Yes. It's the same game pretty much, but obviously John Barnes was a bit skint and he needed some money. I think he had a deal with Lucasade. He had a deal with Lucasade, didn't he? And that expired, so he's a bit skint. So he put his name to that, which fair play. He's got a family to look after.
Look at that cover. Look
I mean,
at
look, he's
that
kissing.
cover.
Go
He's
on, let me
kissing
get it on. Let me
European
get it on
Championship.
solo.
I mean, look at that.
Jesus wept.
that.
I mean, that,
He's giving that a good old. He's giving that a good old kiss. He's giving a good
Someone's
old
drawn him
pucker
on paint as well, haven't they? Paint in like 1992.
it's not even a photo.
I don't know who that player is at the bottom there, but
I mean, that is borderlining the stuff of nightmares, isn't it?
I don't know who that player
Yeah,
is.
John
bad.
Barnes couldn't have been happy with that.
I
course
bet
it
he's
was. Like a kicks label.
absolutely.
And I think
bet
one of
he
the
was
hidden
dead
features as
chuffed with it.
well. One of the hidden features, if you win everything, he does a little rap. So
Oh my
Of course he
god!
does.
Well,
Of course he does.
right,
course
job
he
Yeah.
does.
sold.
Right, John
Get it.
Barnes is gone. Yep,
What?
that's gone. Gone.
Right,
John
FIFA
Barnes is
95,
gone.
get out.
Okay, Chris KAMARA Street Soccer. Let's go with the obvious ones here. Did anyone actually like that game?
I can't remember which one that was. I'm sorry.
It was the
The
first
first
one.
one.
No.
I
Controversial one.
I've written shit. So
Oh, the controversial one with the borderline
name,
racist
yeah.
name.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
I can't. I'd almost vote for it to stay in just purely because they clearly don't make them like that anymore.
No, there was a bit of controversy with, but the game itself looked terrible. So I think we get rid of it.
Oh, and Ryan, I've decided not to share that Chris KAMARA story. I think it's a bit
Okay.
too.
He's
a bit too
bought it. Rob's
controversial.
bought the game.
Well, I think he's in enough
Rob's
trouble
bought it.
tonight after reviewing that game
Oh,
again.
see, look, I've got a sale.
Grief.
How many
That
games?
comes up.
These other games. How many sales have you made tonight? None. Rob, Essex Retro Gamer, has just bought this. He's just bought it, so
John,
that should go through.
Well,
Good man, Rob.
I think John Barnes is gone. It's gone. Chris KAMARA is gone.
It's a
Okay, so now we need
the
two
other
others. I think probably the one that's going to go is Premier Manager 98. I think
Yeah.
most people here disappointed in that. So
I'll agree to do a stream of it, knowing nothing about the game, nothing about the players, if it goes,
That'd be good.
to sort of sweeten the pot for you.
Okay, so Premier Manager 98 gone. It's gone. So now we're left with 5, and one of these needs to go. I think Virtual Striker needs to stay because it's the only arcade football game that we've got. Personally, I think that needs to stay. I don't know if everyone else agrees
Should
with
you like
that.
a thumbs up, thumbs down vote?
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
we need
okay. So
soccer as
sensible
well.
world of
yeah.
soccer. We'll start with Virtual Striker. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm going thumbs up. Virtual
Hey, that's
Strikers
good.
is safe.
Yeah.
FIFA Road to World Cup 98.
Because it's the one
Big
I've
time.
played.
I like
Safe.
FIFA game.
FIFA 95.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's a draw. Oh, it's a draw. That's going to
ISS
thumbs.
Deluxe. I'm putting my thumbs up to all of them
Yeah,
here.
I like-
I like all of them.
yeah.
Oh, Neil's going down. And Sensible World of Soccer 94, 95.
Just because I
So,
don't remember what that one looked like.
It's FIFA 95's
Ah.
gone then.
That's
So FIFA 95's
Wow.
gone. Wow.
Damn.
That's controversial. Really
Not as
upset about
controversial as
that.
John Barnes, mate. Not as
Can we
controversial.
have
as
the
John
VAR
Barnes.
on that decision, please?
I
Pardon?
did have a surprise actually.
Can we
I've
have
actually-
the VAR on that decision?
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should. But I've actually emailed John Barnes' agent, and he said he was going to come on if he won. But
Oh, well,
well, done it.
we're
we're going to do a live rap. Here you go. Lou.
Oh my god!
brilliant.
I
Okay,
would
so
genuinely change my mind.
And
if
that is
John
true.
Barnes
Actually, I
wanted
did
to do a
email
rap.
his agent. That is true.
okay. Well, let's have a quick break. I don't know if you need to get changed again, Dorbs.
I need a wee.
All right. Well, we're gonna have a quick break, and then James
You're not
has
going to
got
be able to do
something.
that in 5 seconds.
James has
No, I'm
got
not.
something. It depends, doesn't it? If he sat on a toilet now, he might be able to.
Ooh, I'd rather not think about that.
Right, James, you're going to show
Yes,
us what you've brought. So I'm just going to have a quick 5-second break, and then we'll be
Okay.
straight back to you. He's gone again. He's gone again.
He's gone
Don't
for
know
a
where
wee.
he's
Isn't he?
gone.
He's gone
So
for a wee.
James, I'm going to put you
Yes,
on screen there, and what have you brought with you to show us this
Right.
evening?
Okay, so because it's a football special, I thought I'll go into my games room because I don't tend to go in there too much because it's in a different location to where I live. And I just gathered up a load of football stuff. So some of them might not be games, but they're going to be quite interesting for you guys to see. And it starts a conversation as well. So if you guys have ever played any of these. So first off, we have an Amstrad game, and it's talking about management. It is Multiplayer Soccer Manager on the Amstrad.
Oh god.
Okay, so this is my favourite football management game apart from Championship Manager 2, because you could have 4 players, so on the same computer, and then you just sell off all the players to your main person, so player 1, sell off the players, take all their money, and then you can just buy Bruce Grobbelaar in goal, Gary Lineker, Gascoigne, all official licensed player names and everything like that. So I'll read out some of the things to you on the back. So up to 4 players, 4 divisions, 16 player squad, over 850 players, sell players, buy players, coaches, scouts, grants, fines, sacking, wages, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, a very good game on the Amstrad. If you haven't played it, check it out. So that's one thing. We're going to be here all night. We got International Superstar Soccer 64.
That is the one
Amazing.
I have played. There we are. I've told a lie. I have played 2
Yeah.
football games.
Liar. I love that
And
game. Through balls
awesome.
on
I mean,
on a C-pad and that.
that's it. And because he was talking about Fabrizio Ravanelli, he's on the sequel. As we're talking about FIFA, I picked up a Mega CD game, and we got FIFA International Soccer on the Mega CD, and it's got David Platt on the front.
Yeah, I remember that.
So there's David Platt. We've seen Virtual Striker. We've seen ISS. We got a Sega PC game. We got Sega
Yes, I had that
Worldwide
on Saturn.
Soccer. That's it. The big box edition.
Did that must have come out on Saturn then? Looking at the
Yeah, I've got
style
it
of
on Saturn. Yeah.
looking
And,
at the style of that.
It's got
the
an
weirdest
MMX
picture
technology.
I've ever seen. What's
Amazing.
Yeah, just they're going. One of them's going for a header. The goalie's trying to get it, and they're going for a header. But if you watch the intro, that's an amazing intro as well. It's kind of like the Road to World Cup '98. It has a really good intro, and it's got 4 players online, and 4 players, and you can play this online as well.
Wow.
Amazing.
Right, so a little treat for you guys then. So me and my brother used to collect something called Pro Match cards. Okay,
Ooh.
and this one's not opened.
I remember them.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's Steve Lomas.
So this isn't opened. So I'm going to open this live for you to see who we get in the pack.
Oh,
So,
amazing.
Brilliant. Please be a Southampton player. Please
No,
be a
don't be
Southampton.
Southampton.
This is from 1999, still sealed.
Oh,
So I'll have a quick look. No, I won't have a look. I'll just open it for you.
Oh, I'm really excited for this. Come on, Matt Letizia.
Hold on.
could you
Might be
imagine?
Ali Dia.
Let's have a look. So
Here we
with
go.
Pro Match cards, you used to have like in my school, you used to kind of battle each other, kind of like how all sorts of cards are played. Like you say, heading, speed, temperament, stamina, positioning,
Top trumps, isn't
and
it?
whoever's got the best, top trumps, and you take that person's card. So if you had someone like Ian Wright or Alan Shearer for Newcastle, you'd always win. But this is who we've got in our pack then. So we've got Steve Lomas.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm seeing these the same time as you are.
The legendary Charlton
he
striker.
scored a hat-trick, didn't he? Hat-trick in the playoff. Or was it
That's
4
it.
goals?
He scored a hat-trick against Saints as well.
Oh, good lad. Pompey Legends.
Bournemouth and
Stick it in there.
boo.
Pompey Legend.
Oh,
Hey, what-
that is some ginger hair.
some haircut.
I like these. Ramon Vega.
Oh.
Vega,
Tottenham
yeah,
Hotspurs.
Vega.
Yeah, I like it.
Come on, where's Latiz?
JJ.
JJ Kocher, so nice they named him twice.
Yeah.
Fergard Hegem. Jesus.
This is taking me right back here.
Oh,
John
John
Hudson.
Yes.
Kyle
Ham legend.
Berkovic's
I'll
best
tell you,
mate.
before you move that card though, that looks like Ed Sheeran with less hair.
it does.
How's that Albert Free?
He was one of my
Amazing.
favourite right backs, Albert, for
Yeah, he's good.
from
He was.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
He was very good.
That's how the cards work. Like I don't know if you can see it zoomed, whatever.
Yeah.
But basically, you do your heading, your temperament, your speed, and you take the other person's card. So that's that.
Amazing. That's amazing.
My brother just
Cool,
buys on
nice.
eBay now unopened boxes, so you can actually. We just like to go around there and just see who we got. So kind of like back in the day, like if you was at school, you'd go and buy your shop from the local corner shop, and then just buy a pack of these.
Yeah.
So I've got loads of them. So I could do that each time you bring me on. I'll just undo a pack live.
Oh, mate, that's amazing.
Amazing.
So it's
Brilliant.
so it's kind of like what the kids do now on the FIFA. They open the cards and everyone gets excited. That's what we used to have, physical
But actual
cards.
card. Yeah, I
But-
used to collect.
hold on.
Go on, I'll
he's
let you
got
go
more.
in.
Sorry,
Oh.
one more. So we're talking about games. This is a Sega arcade game that uses cards. Okay. So you
Panini
used to
cards,
take
nonetheless.
So yeah, you used to
Sega
take your
arcade game.
so you used to take your team with you. So you put your memory card in to the arcade,
What?
and you don't read the rules, but then you have your actual team. So kind of like how you play poker, you lay your
Alright,
cards down.
Who's that?
Hold on,
I can't even see the name.
that's Caesar, I think.
Oh,
can't see
Julio
his name.
Caesar. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, you get
QPR
these
legend.
cards.
Yeah.
Yes, you get these cards. That's your goalie. Then you have like your midfielder, and you lay them out in the formation.
Yeah.
And then your team that you've got would then go against somebody else's team or the computer. You just lay the cards down on the table in the position. So yeah,
Oh,
and that was
That's
by
cool.
that was
I'd
by
give that a
Sega.
go.
I'll happily do that nowadays. That sounds amazing.
Where
Yeah,
did you
never-
play
Yeah.
that then? Where
Yeah,
was
never-
that? Where was that a thing?
Well, it's at the same place where I played all of these. So we got Initial D.
Oh my god, Initial D, my
Yeah.
Christ. You could get that on PS3, but it's so goddamn expensive because it's on import.
Maximum Tune. So these are all memory cards. These are all my cars that I saved over the years. And then there's this one. What's this? Tekken? Is that Tekken?
Yeah,
It's
it's
Tekken
Namco.
Tag.
Namco,
Tekken 5.
yeah.
So that's your
Three,
saved character. It's
There's
basically
Tekken
when
5.
there's my horses. So all my different horses that I've
Amazing.
raised.
Beauty.
Wow.
They
So,
still
yeah.
they still do that quite a lot in Japan, don't they? With
They do,
where the
yeah.
where the arcades are still like a really really big deal out there. You can take your
Yeah.
memory cards for various things and just do
Cool.
exactly what that is. That is
But yeah.
really
Quality.
cool. That laying your team out in front of you, like you said, like a poker table. That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So they're by
Yeah, let me-
Panini. This was the 2005-2006 by Panini. So yeah, you buy your starter packs. This is a starter pack, and then it's kind of like your management games where if you get a better goalie like Peter Schmeichel, you replace him with Caesar, whatever. And yeah, it's just that was a pretty awesome thing to do. We
Yeah.
just used to like taking these cards. And same with the Dreamcast. For F355, you have your saved cast. You play your Dreamcast version of F355. Change the color of it, change the number, and then just go to the arcade, put it in the VMU slot, the memory card slot, and you have your car racing online. No, not online. On the arcade.
In the arcade.
That's
yeah.
awesome. That's so
Awesome.
cool, man.
That's
There you go, treats, for you guys,
Right.
just to show off as
Ah,
it's football.
beautiful.
Well, no,
Thank you very
thanks for
much,
joining
mate.
us, everyone. I think we'll
Yeah.
end it on that.
Yeah.
It's not going to get much better than that, is it?
No,
Yeah.
that's phenomenal.
That's
That
amazing.
really
Yeah.
is. It really is. Do we want to move on before we move on to the finalists? And thank you for sharing that with us, James.
No
I
problem.
forgot to mention at the start. Do check out his YouTube channel. It's much more. There's some brilliant stuff on there. Really enjoy
Thanks,
watching
guys.
James's live streams. He's got Evercade on there, Dreamcast. I
Is it- oh,
think
was
you were
it-
playing Xbox the other day when I looked. You playing an Xbox game? So
Yeah,
you-
I was around my brothers.
loads-
Yeah.
Minecraft Monday? I've seen a couple of those videos.
Yeah, I used to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Until I didn't, because I just got bored. I just got so bored of it. But I can't say that because that's my most popular video. So yeah, I love Minecraft.
No, it's excellent. James's channel is brilliant. It's well worth subscribing to.
Thank you.
So yeah, subscribe to it, hit that bell, and you won't miss a video. Cool. Right, before we move on, what I want to do, because it's going to be saved on YouTube forever, let's give our Euro 2020 predictions. Who's going to win? Who's going to win Euro 2020? I'm going to start with you, Nintendo Ollie, because you don't even know who's
Love it.
I
qualified.
don't know who.
Ollie, I
Who
think
has-
Greece
who
are a
has-
good team. Ollie,
Please say Brazil.
I mean, who has qualified? I have no idea. How do you
England,
qualify? By winning?
England,
Yeah.
England, France, Germany,
North
Scotland,
Macedonia.
Italy, Slovakia.
Well, surely it's going to be someone like
Wales.
Germany or Italy. Surely, I mean, they must be still pretty good. I'll go with Germany. Let's lob them in. Germany, they're pretty good at football, aren't they? Still, I
Okay,
guess.
controversial. Right, we're kicking you out of the stream now. You've not said who you were gonna
Ah.
say. Right, Ben Mark, who are you going for?
France. Can't see
Okay,
anyone.
Ever Neil.
I'll go for Italy.
Come on, everyone. James.
Well, I mean, we've got an easy group in Group D, so I'm not going to say England, but so I'm just going to say Belgium.
Yeah,
Wow, Blunners.
good choice.
I would have said England if I had agreed on the choices of his squad. So
Yeah.
I'm going Belgium as well.
Hey.
I'm going to go real left field and go Turkey.
Turkey.
You laugh. Turkey are dark horses. You look at their group,
Oh, they've-
and they're actually
they've got an
playing
easy-
really,
You're
really
most
well
welcome
at the
for
moment.
Scotland. If you're
Yeah,
gonna go
easy
for
group they've
Turkey.
got.
Yeah, like James says, and Turkey's striker, but his name escapes me. He's just won the French league with Lille. He's like 35, but he's got like 19 goals last season. He's having an Indian summer of a career. So, I hope England win, but I'm going to go with Turkey.
Good
What do I
choice.
get if Germany win? What do I get?
You don't get anything. You get
John Barnes Soccer Special.
Yeah.
We'll buy you
I
a
mean,
version of John
live
Barnes
stream.
European Soccer.
I'm glad England aren't in Group F. I'll tell you that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we win our group, we play the runners up from that group.
We need to
Great.
we need to finish second, not top.
Yeah, but England can't finish second. We'll finish fourth if we aim to finish second.
Yeah,
so,
true.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. But anyway, Dorbs, do you need another ad break, or
No, I'm fine, mate. I'm good to go.
You're settled now in your
Yeah.
Rude Hullet top?
Yep.
Rude Hullet.
Nice.
Cruyff.
Hullet, legend.
Fantastic.
Right. So we're on to the 4 finalists now. We've got Sensible World of Soccer, ISS Deluxe, FIFA Road to World Cup 98, and Virtual Striker 2. So does anyone want to watch any of the videos again, or are you happy you remember?
Is
I've
ISS
got
is
my
that
choice.
is the
Okay.
ISS one pop that back up just to remind me, because I'm getting that totally confused with something else.
I want
Okay,
to check the
still playing.
comments as well.
Still playing John Barnes football at the moment. It's still been it's still 0-0. It's been playing for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah,
He's
just on
still
the free
setting
kick
up.
again,
He's still setting up the free kick that he got from the last thing.
I love that. Put a fake in and then hit the wall.
Right. Yeah, after all
Just need
that.
to get someone out and like
I think you
Did you see
test the air before he does anything.
that last England game? We had who's that player that was laying behind our wall?
Yeah, I know it
in
was.
real life. It was that.
It's mad, isn't it?
That seems to be a thing now, the laying behind the wall. If anyone
Is
in
it?
the comments
They call it the
knows...
draft excluder.
Is that what they
Peter
call it?
Crouch's podcast.
Yeah.
With it, yeah.
I will listen to that. It's good that.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? The draft
Here
excluder.
we go. So here's ISS International Superstars Soccer.
It's good.
Okay.
I love this game.
Yeah, it's a good game, but it's difficult to score. I think.
Yeah, like you say,
It
like
is
the
very
diagonals and
difficult.
that.
It's sort of, you're just running in a straight line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good pass.
Yeah. Someone must be injured.
Goal kick.
Someone's injured.
Goal kick. He fumbled.
Yeah, you couldn't hammer someone on this, put it that way. They were very tight games. Oh, look at that!
Oh, look at that skill. Yeah.
Okay. Because again, as someone who doesn't really have any nostalgia for these games at all,
cross.
the two that I'm sort of torn between would be this, just based purely on how it looks. It reminds me of that classic sort of Super Nintendo 16-bit era gameplay, which I'm always a bit of a sucker for. For me, it's going to be between this or FIFA 98, purely because I've played that one.
Okay.
Yeah, this looks very
FIFA
nice.
does look pretty cool.
It does
So
look nice.
the only way on. Yeah.
Oh, go on, James. No, you go.
The only way I could really score on this was a sliding tackle that he just did there, or a header. Was the only way I could really score on this.
Yeah, slide tackle out the keeper.
Yeah.
I'm not really feeling
That's
it.
nasty.
Must be honest.
Not feeling it.
See,
no.
now,
Thumbs up, thumbs down vote.
Does this one take up as much time? Oh, look at that. That was easily about a 20th of the time it took to set up the free kick on John Barnes.
What I would say with ISS, you don't have the crossbar. You don't have enough on the screen. You know, look at how much you're seeing. You're not seeing. You know, you don't see a lot.
Yeah,
it needs to be zoomed out a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
just before we go,
let's go to the vote.
Right. That's just before the next game. Just my mate Pete Morgan, great show, guys. I'll be seeing him Sunday. We watch an England game together in the pub. Obviously, rule of 6, but yeah, we will enjoy it. Okay, so that's ISS. Do we want to look at all the games again, and then we'll do thumbs up, thumbs down, and then we'll decide an ultimate winner? Okay, so what was the next one? So we've done ISS, FIFA Road to World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Striker, what blunners? They're not even in there. Where have you been? I was going to say.
I was saying it to try and put you off.
You have put me off. Right. What video did I show earlier? I think it was this one.
Have you
We
got
still
the
haven't seen a goal on any of these, have we?
No.
Yeah, this
Oh,
has
there
got
was
the
one in-
intro.
There was
You
one in
can-
FIFA, I think.
Oh, was there?
I think so.
Yeah, we're being disappointed tonight. We're not seeing any goals. I want to see something.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, that was the intro. Yeah.
Oh, with the mullet and the moustache. Who was he? Around.
No. It's not Ian Rush, is it?
Oh, look at the skills.
That was Sheringham, wasn't it?
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
it's the
see,
end.
There he is again. There he is again, that guy with the mullet and the moustache.
Amazing. Look at that header.
Wow.
Because I used to have this on the PC, and yeah, it's awesome.
You can't get
It
much
was a
better than
great game. That intro, I can't play the music to you all, obviously, because of copyright, but
that. Yeah.
it was Blur Song 2. Think of that in your head as you're watching it.
Yeah,
Look at that.
A Pompey top.
That's David Ginola,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
you're right. Yeah, it is.
It's David
Look at
Ginola,
that.
isn't it?
Look at the
that
loading.
load time.
Yeah, the load times.
Wow.
It's not,
Wow.
you know, people don't want to be
So
watching
waiting
that.
for DLC.
I mean,
Yeah.
we are
Here we go.
spoiled now with the load times on the PS5,
Right.
aren't we? I mean, good
Oh,
grief.
100%. Here we go. Look at.
There
You've
was
got
a-
it all on here. You've got the confederations.
Oh yeah.
Got Canada.
Jamaican.
Good stuff.
Was it?
Okay.
All
was
licensed.
the only thing with FIFA games that I didn't like was if you press start, it does a replay instead of skipping it. It's like, oh man, I
Mm.
pressed
See the
start by
hammering
mistake.
start.
It does the replay.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, we've got to give it a bit of a down for that. For poor button layout, definitely.
Yeah.
Button
wants to-
mapping.
Yeah.
Oh, Italy
Right.
look good.
Wait, do you want to watch a bit of gameplay?
Yeah.
Remind yourselves. Here we go. Oh, look at that! Do you
Okay,
see that?
okay, flick.
Yeah.
He's showing off.
Is it raining?
Is that meant to be snow?
It
or
is
rain?
rain. That rain effect. Is
Boom.
good. Oh, look, he's done that again.
Oh yeah, we saw this earlier, wasn't it? Did he score in a minute? Makes it 2-0.
Oh, here we go. Here
Yeah,
we go.
watch.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
what was that?
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's filth.
I think he goes for a slide tackle now. doesn't he?
Yeah,
Or
he does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go, yeah.
we watched this earlier. But yeah,
Okay.
very nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. I like that game. That's
Mm.
a lot of nostalgia for me.
Yeah.
So we'll get to Sensible World of Soccer 94-95. So I will find the video for that for us to watch. Does anyone want to give their case for Sensible World of Soccer?
Theme tune.
It's got good music.
It has. You listen to it.
I don't know, I
Goal,
think this
goal
one's a
scoring
winner for me.
superstar hero. It's amazing.
I think this
Oh, it
one's-
was.
I remember playing this, not this particular one, but I remember playing the original Sensible Soccer. I've actually got it for the Amiga 500 somewhere. So yeah, for nostalgia, I think this Sensible Soccer.
Look at that, you can
Like-
see more of the pitch, you can see you're going to pass to.
That's
Oh,
the
that's-
that's the
No
muddy.
control.
That's the muddy pitch, isn't it?
pass me the ball.
You got
Was that the muddy pitch? Yeah.
Oh,
It is the muddy pitch, James. Yeah. Here
It's-
goes.
boom.
Yeah.
That's how I
It's-
used to try and score as well, pass it across.
It's really fast paced, this one, isn't it? There's no
Rapid,
hanging
isn't it?
about.
Oh, I remember that. Waiting
No.
for what card you're going to get. Panicking.
I think someone described it as like pinball football. They've described. I've had Sensible Soccer described as before.
Yeah.
'Cause the ball just
You can see
cannons all
why,
over.
can't you?
Look
Ooh,
at
see the
that.
kill on
Oh yeah,
that
the
one.
pass back roll. Yeah, I remember that.
Pass back rule.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's see if we
pass
get a
back
goal.
in.
I'd wallop it from there.
Oh,
Oh.
post.
Post.
Who's he playing against? Holland.
I just remember the control, like the control of the ball, like we said earlier. Just once you to master it, it was hard enough just to master that.
Yeah, just in the curls.
Yeah.
It's
But once
it is
you
a
got
very
it,
good
it was-
game.
Yeah.
But I never owned it, so it doesn't
Oh,
have
you
that.
missed out, mate. It was brilliant.
Yeah, my neighbour used to have
Bang.
it. So he's,
Oh, penalty! Come on.
I only ever had the
Yeah.
I only ever had the
watch
Mega
him
Drive
play.
version.
Oh, so you didn't have the management version, James? You
Stereo
ran
No,
the
I
Mega
had-
Drive.
The European Club Edition, I think, was on the Mega Drive. I had that, which was cool.
I've just
I
got the
just remember
South
being
Park theme
crap at
tune
it.
in my head playing as this is going.
I've actually got the.
Tennis.
There it is. There.
Oh,
Oh wow!
Some CD32.
immaculate.
Oh,
On Amiga
that
as
is
well.
awesome.
Yeah.
Got the same top on it, yeah?
Similar. That is actually, yeah.
Sorry, what?
Well spotted, mate. Well
Can I,
spotted.
in a minute, once we've made a decision, I want to ask you about one of your games, which is behind you, because it's caught my eye.
Okay.
But we'll do that once we
Speedball.
pick the. No, Wembley
I'm joking.
Soccer. What the hell is Wembley Soccer? But we'll get to that. I've never
Yeah,
even heard of that
Wembley
game
Soccer.
before.
No.
Yeah.
It's got
Right.
Les Ferdinand on the front.
Oh, okay. He was
Another
obviously
Spurs legend.
Yeah.
Right. So James, your game is virtual
Striker.
Oh, virtual striker 2.
But yeah, version
B-
2000.1.
2000.1. Okay. Here we go. We've got it here. Oh, it's only a 35-second clip. We want more than that. We need more than that. It's only fair that it gets the same love and attention as all the other games we've got this evening. Here we go.
He said, I remember holding the button down to get the power on the shot. And
Yeah, I want to see some actual gameplay, not the.
We want to see some goals.
Yeah, we do. You probably won't see any on this game.
No.
goals.
If there's a video that shows a goal ahead of picking a winner, it automatically wins.
Well, I think it. Oh, here we go. It's not the best video quality, but
I mean, look how nice that looks, though. It just looks nice.
It looks how I vision like modern football games to look now. Like the camera is really fluid. Like you see all the adverts for FIFA now.
Oh, look at that thing, twinkle toes.
Oh, here we go, Batistuta.
Oh,
no,
but
no one's passed a free kick, have they?
No, it's quite a popular game. Like when I do like some events and stuff, like people just play it, even though it's pretty 0-0, whatever. They just seem to have loads of fun because it's just you don't keep hold of the ball long enough, and it just looks impressive as well on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, there's quite a few games that still do look very impressive on that machine, and this does look cool.
Boom.
This is a replay of the Italian '90 final, isn't it? Germany, Argentina.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, here we go. Batistuta. Oh,
same kits as well. They've got the same kits on.
Go on. Oh, he scored!
Oh, that dirty cheat. I know it's Batistuta.
Yeah.
Batistuta, what a player. What a player he was.
Yeah, was that the hand of God?
Awesome.
The Maradona was
team,
the hand of God. Yeah. Right. Okay, so we've seen
He's
all the
dead now, isn't
games now. He is, yeah. Sadly, died about 6 months ago, I think. Yeah, he is. Right.
Shame.
So this is the moment of truth you've all been waiting for. We're now going to decide. Only give a thumbs up if you want this game to win now. Not,
okay.
You know, and if it's a tie break, then we'll whittle it down to 2, 3, whatever. So we're going to start with Virtual Striker 2.
Hey.
Okay. FIFA Road to World Cup 98.
I'm going to go thumbs down for the last.
It's got 3. It's got 3. I think we might have a winner. ISS Deluxe.
0.
Sensible World of Soccer 94, 95.
Yeah, it's got to be in it.
That's 3 as well.
What?
That's a 3.
Look at that.
Then, James, did you not vote for Virtual Striker, or are you not classing that vote?
I voted for it, but it's my one, so.
Oh, okay, we'll get rid of Virtual. Okay,
That's
so we've got a tie break now. Okay, we've got a tie break. Sensible World of Soccer and FIFA Road to World Cup 98.
Comments?
It's going to be tough. Anyone in the comments, let us know. Let us know what was better.
Ryan, should we announce next stream's guest?
Yeah, you announce that. Right, let me put you on
big screen.
No, not me.
Solo
I want to play a little game.
Oh yeah, you want to do it with James, don't you? Right. So keep you like that.
Yeah, what I want to do, James.
Yes, sir.
We've got a headline act coming up on June the 24th at 5 p.m, 1700 hours, and I want you to guess who it is. So we're not going to do the box tonight. We're going to let you guess.
Oh, we're not doing the box.
Nice. Well, I can do it if you want.
We can do the theme tune if you want. We've got the theme tune now. If you want us to play it.
Don't tell me you got that person.
No.
No.
Okay.
Someone's asked. Oh no, they're talking about the FIFA soundtrack. Sorry.
Okay. So I'm going to give you. I'll give you 10 questions, and I'll just say yes, no. So you ask a question, I'll say yes, no.
So, right. Are they English?
Yes.
Are they male?
Yes. If they identify as male, yes.
Yes, yeah, of course, yeah. Do I know them?
What, personally? Or would you have heard?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, both. Yeah. Oh, sorry, one question then. So, do I know them personally?
I don't think you do. I
Okay.
don't think you do.
I'm guessing they're a YouTuber.
No.
Oh wow.
Spanner in the works.
Yeah.
Is it John Barnes?
Oh, I don't believe that. It's not. I wish. I wish. So you got 5 left.
God, the comments need to help me out.
Yeah, is anyone guessing in the comments? It's a headline act.
It's a headline act.
You want to give him a
You
clue?
you guys all
Yeah,
know.
okay. I'll give you a clue. It's not one guest. It's 2.
I was going to say the Chuckle Brothers, but one of them's dead.
That's the first thing that came into my head. Then
Yeah.
To me,
So it's the 2. So it's 2. It's not the Cheeky Girls because no one can get them on.
Can we get the Cheeky Girls on? That would be amazing.
if you're watching,
sure-
anyone
I'm sure
knows
we
the
can-
Cheeky Girls,
that can be
hit us
arranged.
up.
That is something I have not heard in a long time. Good grief.
Cheeky
Would it
Girls
be
followed
your-
by Rick Waller.
My
That
bum,
was-
it is.
Is it going to be your 2 previous guests going head to head?
No, these guests have not been on here before,
Right.
and will probably not come on again after they've been with us. But
Pete has
Can I give him a clue?
Pete, just before you do, Pete Snestastic has put in what would be my ideal goal guests. I mean, that would be unreal.
Dom.
Dave Perry, Dominic
yeah,
Diamond.
it's not them.
But it's
sadly.
but yeah,
Dick
Dick
and
and Dom.
Dom, yeah.
Dick and Dom.
Dom.
Oh,
Well,
geez.
Yeah.
Can I give him a clue?
Yeah, give me a clue. Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Well, it's not a clue,
Okay.
but
Yeah, go on.
might be
That's
able to-
Why don't you ask that question
they
first?
they are a cracking pair of guests.
Wait, hold on. So is it female then? Yeah.
No,
No,
No.
cracking pair of guests.
Excellent.
it's a.
Oh, dude, that was great.
Excellent.
Nick
Nice
Craddock
one,
in the
brothers.
chat has asked a question. Well, he's put a statement, but gaming industry. Do you want to ask that question? I think you should.
Is it in the gaming industry?
Yes, it is, mate. That's a good question.
It's not mine.
You got 3 left. Keith,
Bloody hell.
Keith Chegwin now he's dead. I'm afraid.
He's dead as well. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Bless him.
So it's 2 of them, and it's a cracking pair apparently.
Sweet.
Exactly.
You keep saying exactly. Is it the Oliver twins?
Well done, mate. It is the Oliver twins.
Hey, well done for getting
Well
them
done.
guys.
They
They're
will be.
awesome.
They'll be joining us 24th of June at 5 p.m. So
Wow,
yeah,
that is
we can't
incredible.
believe we've actually agreed to it, but yeah, so they'll be joining us, which means that we've had to kick someone out. So
I'm not going to be
that'd be
here.
amazing.
yeah, so we'll have to get Ollie to host. Nintendo Ollie to host.
Well done.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
Oliver
mean,
Twins, unbelievable.
That is
I've,
awesome, guys.
Yeah, thank you. But I can't take any credit for it, and it's actually good that I'm not available that day because otherwise we would have had to draw straws who wouldn't be in the stream. So yeah, I'm missing it. A little bit disappointed, but we've got you tonight, James. You're my favourite.
I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
thank
You're
you.
his favourite.
But I mean, I think whoever's on the show should bring something Dizzy related or Codemasters related. That'd be awesome to show to them.
Yeah.
I
I think we might be announcing our very first competition that week as well.
Oh, nice.
Or
Potentially.
a charity auction, which is more.
All
Yes.
So, yeah, we'll have a discussion about that later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
find
a
out
really good
more
guess.
on the Facebook channel about that stream. There'll be loads of stuff in the build up to that, definitely. So hopefully, subscribe to our channel and hit that thumbs up and hit the bell so you'll know when they're on. But it's at an earlier time of 5 p.m.
Yeah, they can't make 8 p.m. So Yeah, I think I can't remember when it was.
No, but
About
at 8
a
p.m.
month
that
ago.
evening, 8 p.m. that evening, James, is your stream, your
Yeah.
Evercast stream.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Yeah.
I'm glad that
Evercast? Oh, whoa. Evercast? That's not me. That's some other guy. That's nothing to do with me.
Oh, Evercast.
you
Oh,
been
yeah,
talking?
yeah. That's
I'm not the Evercast guy.
no, that's sorry.
That's not me.
The Evercade live stream is at 8 p.m. that day, and you've got two awesome guests. So, do you want to let everyone know who they are? Because they're in the chat this evening, and they're friends of the show.
So I have SNEStastic and Essex Retro Gamer appearing on that live stream, as well as my usual two guests as well. And because I've already sorted out June and July, as I keep forgetting who I've got on there as well. So you guys might have to help me, because I do have Pete Fighter 2 appearing on July's, and I've got a female panel member as well, and I've forgotten her name. I think it's Housewife Techie or someone or other.
Yeah.
Techie Housewife. But no, I've got those awesome guests appearing. I mean, great to have them. They've already appeared on your show, and they're awesome. So yeah, glad to get them on board.
Yeah.
They're
good lads. I like them.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, Evercade wise, it's just a once a month thing. I totally forget. I get it planned, and then it's like, oh, I need to do some sorting out. So yeah. But no, I like doing them. I did a one where the Team Blaze appeared on there, 3 of them. So I beat somebody else's stream for that. But no, that was good fun. People thought I was going to announce it was going to be my last one, but that's not for a little while yet. Just because it's things are starting to open up now. My time is just being pulled all over the place, and I had some bad news yesterday, so I need to check to see if I can still do that June date. But I will let the guests know, because I think something's happening the stream. So yeah, I need to check. But
okay, yeah,
no, it always blooming happens. I do a live stream and something tragic happens. It's one of those things.
Well,
we're all getting older.
Yeah, fingers crossed that it'll go ahead on the 24th, and obviously, we're all tuning if if it does
great
happen
guys.
on that day. So everyone in the chat, check it out if you want the latest on Evercade. The last one was especially good with, well, they're all good, but the last one you had Andy Beyer and Sonic the Hedgehog from Blaze, Ryan Blaze. He was there, and Neil was pointing at an Evercade in the background there. So anyone who doesn't know what an Evercade is, this is an Evercade. So there we go.
I thought you
Hold on, there's another one.
Oh, here we go. We've got another one here.
There's one here, which is still sealed. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So it's the starter pack one. Whoa, I'm actually going to be probably one of the first people in the UK for anyone to actually play one of these at an event.
Oh, wow.
So, because Evercade or Blaze haven't had one of these on display for people to actually play. Throughout this whole year anniversary it's been, people have just been buying it or even giving it to review for free. But because this year hopefully events will open up, I'll have this on display for people to actually play it and see if they like it or not, and hopefully get the guys there from Blaze to sell some if there's any left. But yeah, still sealed, so I'll probably end up selling the cartridges or give them away. Nice giveaways and stuff that's in here. There's 3 of them. But yeah, they kindly give this to me. But whether an event happens or not, it's all good.
Awesome. And Neil's holding one up there. Do check out. If you got a website, James, people can check out your events.
Yeah, it's just ItsMuchMore.com. I'm kind of, now that things are starting to open up, I've got people asking me to go to various, cause I used to do like pubs, clubs, scout places, community hall events, local geek retreat places. So basically whoever wanted me at an event, I would take all my stuff. So my Dreamcast, I have 2 of them linked up together, PlayStations, Xboxes, loads of TVs, and I'll just take them to their places and just people to pick up and play. And this one, the Evercade, because a lot of people haven't played on an Evercade. They may have heard about it, but they might not have actually seen it and played it. So could be a good chance for them. Or if they steal it, that's fine. I didn't pay for it.
No, that's a really smart move. by you to have that on display, because I'm sure it will pique people's interest once they start seeing interchangeable cartridges and things. It does, it's very nostalgic. You just need to open up
Also-
those cases. Oh,
Also,
sorry.
if you come
Yeah.
down this end, obviously, like we could all probably go out there as well. join
Yeah,
in.
definitely. If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
ever down,
Yeah.
this side, on the Solent where we are, we'd all
Yeah.
be up for that.
Yeah, definitely.
I just got to think of a way to clip it to a desk. I think I might just have to get a GPS thing for a car, clip it to a desk. I don't know how to display it, but
Just
I guess-
daisy chain loads of like zip ties. Just get loads and
Yeah.
loads of zip ties, and just zip tie it to like something on the table.
Someone can't see.
Yeah.
the-
that's it. Just have it on a projector screen. Have Sensible Soccer on a big projector screen.
Yeah, no, that sounds awesome.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Does sound really cool. Right, let's get to what we're here for tonight, and we've got two. Well, we're here to decide the greatest football game pre-2000 of all time, and we've whittled it down to two now: FIFA World of Soccer 94-95 and
FIFA?
FIFA.
Yeah, FIFA Road to World Cup 98. Don't start trying to
Yeah.
trick me saying that wasn't. Didn't get there. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to just give a reason why? Sensible World of Soccer. Why do you think that should be crowned our champion this evening? And I didn't vote for it, so
It's the
someone else
only
needs
game
to
I ever
speak.
played.
Who voted? I voted.
Really.
Okay. so-
I've got it on the Amiga. It's the one I remember playing. One of the very few football games I remember playing because, not a fan of football games. Yeah, so for me, it's got to be Sensible.
okay. James.
I'm going to go with the Road to World Cup 98. Controversial, but for the intro as well, and the fact that me and my brother had it on the PC and we just spent so long playing it. I know we played, but we didn't have that version of Sensible Soccer, so we only had the Mega Drive version of it. So it was great, but the PC one holds it for me. World Cup, Road to World Cup 98.
Okay. Blunners. So it's 1-1 at the moment. Blunners. You're on
It's
mute,
Road,
Blunners.
it's Road World Cup 98 for me.
Oh,
Ooh, 2-1. Ben-
Music,
sorry.
the tricks. Do you know what I mean? It was one of the, it was an amazing game. I remember playing it with my mates, and he just said used to have loads of really good nights on it. So I would go for World Cup 98.
Awesome. So what are we now? 2-1. So Ben Mark.
I owned both of them. I've got more fonder memories playing a Sensible World of Soccer. Much more fonder memories. The manager mode was amazing. Just signing those players was amazing, and also getting the updates. You sent them a letter and you waited 28 days, and then you got a new disc come through with the updates. So, and it was free, so you didn't need to pay for any updates. So for me, it would be Sensible World of Soccer. Plus, it's got the best theme tune ever. So, Sensible World of Soccer all day long.
Okay, so we're at 2-2 at the moment. Ollie.
I mean, I've not played Sensible World of Soccer. It looks fun. It looks fast. It looks frantic. But I've literally played less than a handful of football games over my entire lifetime. So just from the pure fact that I have played FIFA 98, I'm going to have to say FIFA 98.
Okay, so that takes us to 3-2. So I've got to decide and vote here. We could be here all night if I choose Sensible World of Soccer.
It's like
It's
the
go
X
to the
Factor,
chat,
isn't it?
can you?
Like the X Factor.
It is. We have to go to deadlock.
Comments.
Deadlock.
Deadlock.
Yeah.
Go to deadlock. But we're not going to go to deadlock because, in my mind, FIFA Road to World Cup is the greatest football game of all time.
No.
It had David Beckham on the cover. It had the best soundtrack. It had the official licenses.
No.
You could qualify for the World Cup. France '98 was an amazing World Cup, and what a game to be able to play in the build up to that World Cup. So, to me, FIFA 98, and we've decided amongst us, is the champion and greatest football game pre-2000. So, well done. Well done, FIFA Road to World Cup.
all good games though. All good games.
Yeah,
They are.
Sensi is
They are.
amazing.
They are great games, and Sensible World of Soccer is a worthy runner-up, definitely.
Yeah, big time.
You're gonna get so much stick, Ryan.
Yeah.
We are going to get. We are going to
Miscarriage
get
of
to.
justice, honestly.
You know, people are going to
Montreal Screwjob all over again.
Montreal Scrooge.
Bret Hart.
Wow.
Is there going to be a Bret Hart gif again?
Yeah, they should be.
Kill season.
I think Hammond says it. Football is the winner, and it is, and we're all winners because we played both those amazing games. And SNEStastics agrees with us as well. So thanks, Pete, for joining us.
Nice one.
Well, that really brings us to the end of the stream tonight. I hope everyone's enjoyed it. I've had a really fun evening discussing these retro games. Thank you for joining us again, James. It's been
My pleasure.
a pleasure having you on here. And I hope he Dorbs wants to.
If you want to do my box, James, I would do it just because you're our special guest. I have got some.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Is it FIFA again? Like I did last time.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not a FIFA. Not a FIFA.
Okay. Can we do the theme
tune? Is that one of your questions? Is that one of your questions?
Yeah, he's got to do the theme tune first.
Wait, let's do the theme tune then.
Ooh.
Quickly.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Yeah, nice. I like it.
Quality production.
Reading my David Beckham.
It is.
So I take it you know the rules, James. I don't need to go through them. I hope not, because
Yeah.
you know.
Ollie, you okay? Hang on, let me go behind
That's
the
right.
duck.
I don't mind being the duck, mate.
No,
It's
I'll
almost,
be the duck,
I don't care.
it's almost a trademark, isn't it?
There's the all expenses box. So
It's actually is it actually in the box this time instead of around the side of it?
No comment.
He's still got the label in his football shirt. When did you buy that?
I bought it today.
Take it back.
You know that football cancer shop? I bought it in there.
We'll take the label out.
I
God.
will.
It's like
Right.
a new. It's like a
He's
new
going to take
fashion
it back
trend.
after the stream, isn't he?
No, definitely not. There was a couple of games that I was going to suggest, but didn't
wow,
quite
yeah,
make it.
Goal.
With Goal. Remember Goal? That was amazing.
Yeah.
And this On the Ball was unbelievable game.
Is that John Barnes' song? We're on the ball.
But
I think there's
No, what, that was Ant and Deck.
Oh, is it? And
Right.
the deck.
Yeah.
So, right, James, you've got 20 questions. Or
Oh,
not
gosh.
everyone.
James, all of us.
Everyone. So I don't know who wants to go first. Maybe it's
Today's the
one-
day. We're gonna do it.
The duck, the StreamYard duck. If you want to go
Yeah,
first.
I'll go first. Is it a cartridge?
No.
StreamYard duck.
It's in the corner.
I need to mute because I can't stop laughing at the StreamYard duck up there.
Someone's always the duck. It's me
It's
that-
usually me. It's usually me. I'm quite happy being the duck as well.
I like being the
Is it
duck.
floppy
It's sort
disk?
of-
No.
Go on
Is
then,
it
10 Dolly.
Is it CD?
Yes.
James?
Is it a big box version?
No.
Is it sport game?
Yes.
Is it a football manager game?
No.
It's going to be one of them there. The best.
Is it a football game?
Yes. I think you're going to get this.
That's
Is
what
it,
you've got in the background there.
Is it a Liverpool players football game?
That's a very good question, but no, sadly not.
Go on, Blunners.
Is it a FIFA game?
Is it a FIFA?
Because there's a lot of them.
No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. No.
We need to get the system.
Oh, SNEStastics. He's answered. He's put a question. I don't know if you want to ask that one.
Is it Kickoff 2?
No, but I have Kickoff 2. I do have Kickoff.
Cheers,
here.
Pete.
There you go. There's the original Kickoff. Classic.
Oh wow!
Look at that.
Cheers, Pete. That was a
Amazing.
waste
Had
of a
that.
question. Go on, Neil.
You got 10 questions left.
Is it sensible soccer?
So it's a football game and it's a CD game.
Uh-huh.
Is
Yeah,
it
what
on
system is it?
PlayStation?
Which one? Do you want to be more specific?
PlayStation 1?
No.
PS2.
Yes.
So this is football.
That's a bloody good guess, but no, it's not.
Oh, well, there was like 2 and 3 though, weren't there?
Is it?
Right, so it's not a FIFA game though, so we've established that.
No, it's
And there's a
not
lot
FIFA,
of
it's a
FIFA
football
games
game.
on football on PS2, isn't there?
It's not FIFA Street.
Is it one of
no.
the Is it one of the football games that had like the team cases like Arsenal, Tottenham? Is it one of those?
Oh, that's like
ones?
Codemasters, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, I
No,
remember
okay.
those. Go on, Neil.
PS2.
Oh, red card,
I
yeah.
have no idea.
Oh, no.
Is it a Pro Evolution Soccer game?
That's what I was about to say.
No.
Oh, what?
So it's not FIFA, it's not Pro
Not Pro
Evo.
Evo.
So it's one of those crappy football games.
PS2.
No one's brought.
You got five questions left.
Jeez.
Make them count.
Onside soccer?
No. No.
Was there one of them like Sega, like no, that was GameCube, wasn't it?
Is
Oh
it?
yeah, there's
Go on, James.
Sega Soccer Slam.
No.
Is it
PS2.
Manchester United Club Football 2005?
Oh, it's actually 2004. No, it's not. No. You got 2 left.
That comment person said, Hammond said one in the comments. If we're going to use that as a remaining
Yeah,
one,
go on. You go.
I mean, I don't like the game. Is it red card football?
No.
Red card.
All right, you got 1 question left. So
I'm not doing that.
I'm
Start
very
again.
disappointed so far. I thought you'll get it straight away.
Well,
Very disappointed.
Blano said something. He's mentioned FIFA Street.
Yeah.
And we've not asked that,
But
so we just take a
I
punt
said
on
if it was a
that,
FIFA
but-
game, I said FIFA
He said
game.
no
he said
FIFA.
No, yeah, no FIFA. Did Michael Owen have a game on PS2? Or have I
He did.
made?
Was there 3 Lions on there? Was 3 Lions on there?
That was PlayStation 1.
Someone said Pele, but that was on the Mega Drive, wasn't it? Pele.
Pele.
Yeah, that was really old.
That was an odd game.
Yeah, it was a
Just
horrible
advertising
game.
Power
bloody
Soccer, that was PlayStation, wasn't it?
Blue pills now, doesn't he?
The only other one that I can there's
Mark, I
World
guess.
Tour. World Tour Soccer is the only other
You got
PS2
one, you
footy.
got
Whoa, hold off.
one left.
Hold up. 1 left. Come on, Duck.
Football generation here.
Come on, football, Duck. What was it?
Oh, you got Win 11. That's Pro Evo. David Beckham
Yeah.
Soccer. I don't know. I think we've already said that.
I don't
Did somebody guess this is football?
I said.
think
yeah,
I had a
Oh,
punt at that.
John Lee Martin's done a good guess. World Cup '94, which is there.
That
Yeah,
hooligan. That hooligan storm over Europe. That was only on PC, wasn't it?
That was PC. That was a terrible game. That was. I remember
Yeah,
buying
I
that. Someone's.
There's so many football games on PS2.
yeah.
But
None of the
it's
actual
Tim
series came out.
Do we go with
UEFA
Tim Morgan?
Champions
Because
League, I remember
I think
that.
this might be it. UEFA Champions
Yeah,
League. Because you
I
had to
remember
check
that.
if it was a FIFA game.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Ah.
are you kidding me?
Right. I've
Looks
actually given you a
again.
visual clue earlier today.
Oh, not again. Not
What
again.
shirt did they have on at the beginning?
Greece.
It's Greece.
Right. When did they win Euros?
2004.
2000. Yeah.
That must be a FIFA
What?
game, surely.
It's not a FIFA game. I did check. Here it is. UEFA Euro 2000.
That's a FIFA
What?
game. It's made by
It's
It's not
EA
a FIFA. It's an EA
Sports.
game. It's not a
That's
FIFA game.
That's a
That does
FIFA
not say.
game.
Where does it say
Oh.
FIFA? Where does it say FIFA?
Okay.
It's an EA Sports.
Well, that's
Yeah,
FIFA.
see, I gave you a visual clue at
Turn
the
it
beginning.
round. Turn it round.
You
What's
did,
on the
yeah.
back?
Oh,
From the makers of
What?
FIFA, probably.
From the makers. It doesn't even, no, it doesn't even say that.
It's
a
like when you
good
go and
game.
see a horror
EA
movie and it's like the
Sports.
producers
EA
of.
Sports. There you go. EA Sports.
Saw 2.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I gave you once again, boys. You haven't done yourself proud.
We've
I gave you a
lost.
visual clue at the beginning.
You did.
Unbelievable.
Well, you've done
Unbelievable.
us. You beat us again.
My phone. I've got some.
I
Does
did not
anyone want to see
realise that.
some of my Before we go, does anyone want to see some of my memorabilia?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have.
Yeah, go on.
Jesus wept.
You ain't got any game cards, have you?
No. I've got
Boo.
Boo.
probably this the third greatest England song. Bellensford.
Amazing.
Don't know if anyone's heard that. It's a very good game.
Paid
Oh, the fact that he left a
$3.99 for
price
that.
tag on that.
I did $3.99. Jesus.
He's just dusted that off. Look at that. He's looking after
In the
that.
game.
Isn't he?
It's a relic.
Probably the second greatest England song, even 3 lines.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Probably the second, and obviously the top one, "World in Motion" by England New Order.
Yeah.
Of course.
Very nice.
Fucking
Amazing.
hell, New Order did a football
Yeah.
song.
They
I was
did.
genuinely shocked.
John Barnes rapped on it.
John Barnes, wasn't it? John Barnes rap.
I've got a very, very rare Subutio USSR.
Oh,
Amazing.
Sabutio.
USSR.
I used to collect a load of
John
Sabutio.
Jensen on the front, I think.
Oh, I used to love Sabutio.
That's
It
how he
used to
looks
kill your
like him.
fingers after a while, though, didn't it?
I had the ref and the linesman. This thing.
I've got loads of those little figures, but I won't bother getting them out. I've actually got some football programs.
Oh wow.
So some of these are games I went to. So England Paraguay, that was 4-0.
Oh,
To England.
It was 4-0 to England, yeah. Oddly, there's a dual program: France, Netherlands, England, Spain, from Euro '96. I didn't go to that one, sadly.
oh, penalty.
England, Greece, the 2-2, where Beckham scored that free kick. I
Did
was
you go
at
to
that
that
Oh.
one?
I
Oh,
did.
awesome.
You were
That was
there,
amazing.
Ray.
I was there, yeah.
Oh,
Unbelievable
wow.
that was.
For the best free
Probably
kicks
my
ever.
my favourite one is actually. What do you think is England's greatest performance in the last 20 years?
The West Germany 5
Yeah,
or
Germany
Germany
5-0.
5-1.
I have a
5-1.
program from that very game.
Fuck off.
My mate Jimbo went there, and he brought it back. Now, I don't know
It's
if
amazing.
anyone speaks German, but it's all in German, so I haven't really read it.
One of your mates went.
Yeah, he actually went. He used to be
Unbelievable.
be a member of the
Wow.
England fans club. So
Oh, awesome.
I think that's it. What was that game you wanted to ask about, Ryan, in the background?
Oh, yeah, just quickly. Wembley Soccer.
Oh yeah, I can't remember playing that, if I'm honest.
Oh, right.
So I don't know.
Thanks.
Don't know.
Thanks for that.
Speaking
Love
of
Obviously,
What SNES games you got there?
SNES.
Oh, there it is.
hey,
I'll
awesome.
come back to this one. We've got
Striker?
World Cup Striker.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Nice.
Obviously, we've discussed this earlier, quite length. FIFA, International Soccer.
Yep.
Yep, nice.
Yeah,
Like it.
Kickoff, SNES-tastic.
yeah,
Kickoff.
kick off.
And probably the greatest, or one of the greatest football games, celebrity endorsed one, of course, is
Ryan Giggs.
Champions World Class Soccer by Ryan Giggs.
Ah, I called it.
Yeah, you did call it. Well done.
I should have been in the box.
Oh,
Damn.
there's my Spain '82 jersey.
Oh, mate.
Very.
Look at that badge.
Well, yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, is anyone else starting to feel excited for Euro 2020 now?
Yes.
I am
Yeah.
buzzing for it now.
I can't
It's
wait.
just got me in the mood.
I'll say yes. I'll say yes.
I'm looking forward to it, I must admit.
I am massively looking
And I
forward
don't
to
know
it.
if anyone saw the post or put on Twitter, Instagram, and all that yesterday. But there's the
Yeah.
Italian 90 for the Commodore
Yeah,
64,
awesome.
Commodore 128.
Yeah.
And what was his name? I've written it down. Guido Buchwald, who was a West German defender. He actually liked it on Instagram, which is quite cool. And he's the bloke who actually man-marked Maradona out of the game. So fair play to him. So
Yeah, very good.
yeah, right.
Very nice.
That's me done.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing that with us. Well, I think we are getting to the end now. So I just want
2
to
hours.
thank James from It's Much More for joining us again. Check out his YouTube
problem.
channel, his website.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, thank you, our rest of our panel for joining us.
Ooh.
Good luck for England. Dorbs.
Quickly, if anyone's free tomorrow at 8 I think it's 8 p.m. Essex Retro Gamer and SNES-tastic are doing a stream on
Yes, they
Retro
are.
stream. So make sure you tune into that. I think it's quite a tough subject to cover. So I think that fair play to him. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Really looking
definitely,
forward to that.
and well remembered. Giving that a shout out as well. But yeah, as I said, thank you for those who have joined us this evening. Thank you for your comments. Thank you to our panel members. Thanks to James for joining us. I feel like I've said that about 5 times now. But yeah, good luck to England, and I hope everyone enjoys Euro 2020 and join us at 5 p.m. BST on the 24th of June for the Oliver Twins. So until then, see you all soon. Come on, England, and subscribe
Southgate
to our
out.
channel.
Southgate out.
Southgate
Laters.
out.
Get him out.